Your pregame show is brought to you by Texoma Chevy Dealers. This summer, happiness is a new Chevy. Chevrolet. Together, let's drive.
With Chevy trucks, be ready for adventure. With power you can count on. Capability that doesn't compromise. A hard-working EV with more range than any competitor and the potential to take you anywhere. It's Chevy truck season. Get 0% financing plus make no monthly payments for 90 days on all 2024 Silverado 1500 pickups. See your Texoma Chevy dealers.
Since 1971, Westside Family Dentistry has been committed to enhancing the natural beauty and function of your smile while improving your oral and overall health. Using state-of-the-art technology, our friendly staff will take care of all your needs, from routine care, crown and bridge, implants, and even orthodontics, including Invisalign. Westside Family Dentistry is the premier choice to create beautiful, healthy smiles for the whole family.
Family Health Center of Southern Oklahoma has some exciting news. Opening this fall, the new location at 457 South Mississippi Avenue in Atoka will open. This large, modern health center will be able to provide comprehensive health care complete with an in-house discount pharmacy, serving all patients, regardless of their ability to pay. Same-day appointments available, accepting insured and non-insured patients alike. Open Monday through Thursday from 7:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. and Fridays 7:30 to 11:30 a.m. For more information, visit the current location at 1556 South Virginia Avenue. Family Health Center of Southern Oklahoma. The right team making a difference.
The RX shop is now under new ownership. Jason and Sedana Lanig and their two daughters are longtime residents of Caney and are looking forward to continuing the same great service for you and your family. They're excited for this opportunity to serve our community and invite you to let them help you with your healthcare needs. Call 580-889-3331, 580-889-3331, or come by 872 West 13th Street in Atoka. RX Shop thanks you for shopping local.
My name is Dr. Matt Holcomb. I'm the owner of Custom Dental of Atoka. We pride ourselves to always being up to date with the newest in technology and dentistry. Have you ever wondered what it would take to have that smile you've always dreamed of? Come visit us, Custom Dental of Atoka. We'd love to go over that with you. If it's implants, if it's braces, if it's cosmetic dentistry, we'll do whatever it takes to get that smile that you've always hoped for and dreamed of. We love serving people, love serving our community, love serving God. Come see us and see how we can take care of all your dental needs.
Logan & Sons in Atoka has the outdoor equipment from top brands to make your outdoor work or play a cinch. Still, Exmark, Hustler, Spartan, Intimidator UTVs, and Envy neighborhood vehicles are in stock and ready for you. Stop by today at 853 South Mississippi or call 580-889-3329. Logan & Sons proudly supporting all our local athletes.
Genesis Abstract and Title is dedicated to doing things right while providing a positive customer experience. At Genesis Abstract, they use advanced technology such as fully automated records to expedite the process and avoid delays. Their friendly professionals are ready to serve you and will take care of every detail to make your buying and selling process an easy one. Genesis Abstract, open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5 at 410 East Court Street in Atoka. Your source for quality abstracts, title insurance, and excellent closing solutions.
AmeriState Bank has been serving southeastern Oklahoma and North Texas for over 100 years. All of our products and services are available both online and in person, serving you in a friendly and professional atmosphere. At AmeriState Bank, you're more than a customer. You're a neighbor and a friend. From checking accounts to real estate loans, we've got you covered. We have 5 locations to serve you in Atoka, Antlers, Hugo, Tishomingo, and Sherman, Texas. Call, come by, or visit our website today at AmeriStateBank.com. AmeriState Bank, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
Wampus Cat football is on the air. The 2024 Atoka Wampus Cats are presented by AmeriState Bank. The Atoka Wampus Cats are sponsored by Brown's Funeral Service, Farmers Insurance Agent Lucinda Holland, Logan & Sons, and Shamrock Bank. The 2024 Wampus Cats are brought to you by Westside Dentistry, the Studeville family of dealers, and First Bank. The Wampus Cats are sponsored in part by D&H Wholesale Tires, Genesis Abstract, and Ritter Express Pharmacy. Also helping to bring you the Wampus Cats, the RX Shop, H&L Custom Processing, and the Family Health Center of Southern Oklahoma. And now let's head to the field for your Atoka Wampus Cats.
Welcome into the Ion Sports Network. We are live in Morris, Oklahoma, and it is a great day for high school football in the state as we take on Morris and the Eagles. Beautiful weather as well, 82 degrees outside and a little humid as well, but luckily here in the press box, it is not too bad. Michael Gabbard, Kalen Nagorski on the broadcast for tonight's game, and again, this is brought to you in part by KHKC 1021 FM. You can listen on the radio or you can watch online at Wampus Cats Atoka from YouTube. An exciting game, and the reason why I say that is because Atoka has a chance to go 2-0 in district play against a team that has struggled the last 4 games, but is definitely not a team that you want to take off the map completely.
No, Morris isn't anyone to sleep on. I know that they're eager to get their first win as well. We've had a warm welcoming here when we rolled into town, and we're looking forward for a great night of football.
Yeah, the staff over here at Morris has been absolutely fantastic, so big shout-out to them and all the support and help that we've received from them. Yes, that is our camera. Good matchup tonight. Atoka has been a team that has struggled through the first 3 games, and they have played very stout competition in regards to the first 3 games. You had Ringling in game 1. You had Colgate, another ranked opponent there in game 2, and then Lindsay, a team that should have been ranked that was not ranked because of their record. They obviously showed that they are a team that's going to be very good in 2A football. And then you go against Wilburton. You get a 31-6 victory against a team that hadn't won a game in 22 straight games. And in Morris. Now, Morris is another story. When you look at Morris's record right now, Morris is a team that come in 0-4. They've had some tough games against Hartshorn, another very tough opponent, Liberty, Haskell, and Henrietta, another tough football team as well. So you kind of have to look at their record and say, well, they've played some pretty stout competition as well.
Yeah, they have, but speaking with the staff this evening, word on the street is that they're starting a freshman QB who seems to be in pretty good shape and is eager to get his first start and help the Morris Eagles get their first win here at home.
Yeah, when you talk about that freshman quarterback, you're talking about Landon Martin, the freshman quarterback, getting his first start on the night. So we'll see how that fares out as well. But your video presentation is brought to you by Ameristate Bank. And again, Michael Gabbard, Kalen Nagorski, we are live in Morris. But before we get to our starting lineups, let's go ahead and take a really quick break, and we'll be right back here on KHKC 1021 FM.
Ameristate Bank has been serving southeastern Oklahoma and North Texas for over 100 years. All of our products and services are available both online and in person, serving you in a friendly and professional atmosphere. At Ameristate Bank, you're more than a customer. You're a neighbor and a friend. From checking accounts to real estate loans, we've got you covered. We have 5 locations to serve you in Atoka, Antlers, Hugo, Tishomingo, and Sherman, Texas. Call, come by, or visit our website today at AmeristateBank.com. Ameristate Bank, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
Brown's Funeral Service in Atoka, Colgate, Durant, and Medill are proud to be a part of the communities they serve. Since 1994, Brown's Funeral Service has proudly supported nonprofits, police and fire departments, local military members, and area schools. The staff at Brown's Funeral Service takes great pride in these endeavors because they realize it's more than being in business. It's about being a thread in the fabric of our community. Brown's Funeral Service, where service begins but never ends.
Your pregame show is brought to you by Texoma Chevy Dealers. This summer, happiness is a new Chevy. Find your summer adventure and bring along everyone you love. Chevrolet. Together, let's drive.
This is Eric Studeville, inviting you to buy the Studeville way.
Whether you're looking for open roads
or you like them built tough,
there is only one way to buy your vehicle.
And that's the Studeville way.
Studeville Chevrolet, 851 Westside Drive in Durant, and StudevilleChevrolet.com.
And Studeville Ford, 1601 South Mississippi in Atoka, and StudevilleFord.net.
The Stuteville family of dealerships,
Proudly serving you and your communities.
When it rains, it pours, so it's important for you to get the coverage that meets your needs. Farmers Insurance agent Lucinda Holland can help you understand your options so you can prepare for what the forecast brings. We know a thing or two because we've seen a thing or two. Learn more by calling agent Lucinda Holland at 580-889-3744 to find out how she can help you protect the things that matter most to you. That's Lucinda Holland.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
Underwritten by Farmers Truck Fire Insurance Exchanges and Affiliates. Products not available in every state.
This is KHKC 102.1 FM, The Brand, and you've got Michael Gabbard, Kalen Nagorski on the Ion Sports Network again. You can view this game tonight from YouTube. We have changed our normal location of the football broadcast from the Ion Sports website itself. Well, I guess you can still find it from the Ion Sports website, but you can go to Wampus Cats with an S, Wampus Cats Atoka, all one word, Wampus Cats Atoka on YouTube to watch this game live tonight. Interesting matchup between two teams that are desperately needing a win tonight, especially in the second game of district play. The first game for Morris was against Henrietta. They lost 46-0, which put them 15 points behind in regards to the district standings, as Morris right now is sitting there tied for last place with Spiro and Wilburton. Atoka right now is tied for second with Vian, Henrietta, and Valiant there at the top spot, mainly because they've already got their second win right now. So they are ahead in the points total of 15. So they are ahead by 15 with a total of 30 right now with a 2-3 record, but they're 2-0 in district play. So that's the reason why right now Valiant on top of teams like Vian and Henrietta in the district.
Yeah, I'm eager to see how tonight's matchup's going to go, and with what you just mentioned about Vian and Henrietta and Atoka all being tied for second place, you're going to catch me on the internet here at about 11 o'clock tonight checking those standings.
Well, we'll see how that plays out, and we'll keep you up to date on some of the scores that are going on around District 2A, as well as some other games going on within the network. We've got some games for Kingston. Pottsboro is playing tonight. We'll see how those games go. Lone Grove and Ardmore also kicking off games tonight. So a lot of games on the Ion Sports Network. We appreciate you tuning in. And again, today's video presentation is brought to you by Ameristate Bank. That's banking on the go. Kaylin, what are some keys for Atoka tonight that they need to do to continue their momentum into this second game of district play?
So in entering this game, I think some of the keys are going to be that their defense is going to have to remain strong. I really think that their defense has been something to talk about since week one. Now, I know that we've also got some weapons on offense. They're going to be eager to get in the end zone as well. L.J. LaFavor, Mr. Prince Coleman, and several others that are going to be a helping hand to Peyton, our QB, this evening. And all in all, I think if we keep our heads in the game and remain focused, then we might be able to walk out of here with another win.
To me, it's all about up front. When you look at Morris's top offensive and defensive players, you're looking along the offensive and defensive lines. Those are where the big guys are. That is where Morris does most of their damage. So if Atoka can win the battle up front and are capable of running the football the way that they want to run the football and to take less pressure off of Pugh at the quarterback position, I think Atoka will do just fine in that game. But again, it matters all up front on that offensive and defensive line.
Absolutely. Adding to that, special teams is going to be a big key player in this game as well.
Yeah, and special teams has not been great over the course of the first 3 games, or 4 games, that is. And it's something that I know Coach Cupp has been working on with this team.
Yeah, and that's one thing I was going to mention. And I'm glad that you did mention it, is that speaking with Atoka's athletic staff, special teams has been a key area as to where they have been focusing their attention to try and fine-tune this football team to continue with a winning record here in district play.
Yeah, special teams, you got to be good, not just on the the offensive side, the defensive side, but special teams is important as well. Listen, we're going to get to our lineup here today, so let's go ahead and take a look at this Atoka Wampus Cat team.
Zero, Austin Jackson, defensive end, junior.
Number 1, Timothy Wingo, kicker, sophomore.
Number 2, Prince Coleman, wide receiver, senior.
Number 3, Adam Middleton, strong safety, senior.
Number 4, Michael Miller, linebacker, freshman.
Number 5, Javen Keaton, corner, sophomore.
Number 6, Chieftain Camp, wide receiver, freshman.
Number 7, Wade McCall, linebacker, junior.
Number 8, Peyton Henson, running back, freshman.
Number 9, Kaiser Mullins, free safety, junior.
Number 10, Ezekiel Brooks, running back, sophomore.
Number 11, Zachary Jim, strong safety, sophomore.
Number 13, Luke Morris, junior, kicker.
Number 15, Peyton Pugh, quarterback, senior.
Number 18, Nathaniel Eve, strong safety, freshman.
Number 19, Malachi Brooks, wide receiver, junior.
Number 20, Case Shores, defensive end, junior.
Number 23, LJ Lefevre, wide receiver, senior. Number 24, JD Bland, running back, senior.
Number 25, Tatum Floyd, quarterback, sophomore.
Number 26, Landon Floyd, cornerback, junior.
28, Rosalind Hembest, receiver, senior.
32, Axton Tapley, D-end, sophomore.
33, Roper Rector, linebacker, freshman.
Number 35, Tristan Coben, linebacker, senior.
42, Joshua Morris, tight end, sophomore.
44, Keaton Rector, linebacker, sophomore.
45, Tegan Richardson, fullback, junior.
51, Lucas Johnson, O-line, freshman.
52, Jimmy Villers, O-line, sophomore.
60, Tylen Rector, O-line, senior.
61, Pepper Jackson, offensive line, senior.
62, Chris Finley, left tackle, sophomore.
63, Dylan Clark, center, senior.
69, Emmanuel Love, nose guard, sophomore.
71, Sidarian Washington, defensive tackle, junior.
72, Thomas Pacheco, offensive tackle, junior.
73, Hayden Cooper, offensive tackle, senior.
75, Parker Beck, nose guard, freshman.
81, Axel Figueroa, wide receiver, freshman.
85, Tregan Ridgeway, tight end, sophomore.
Number 88, Robert Ingram, defensive end, senior.
89, Andres Garcia, defensive tackle, sophomore.
All right, that is our lineup here for the Atoka Wampus Cats. As
62, Chris Finley, left tackle, sophomore.
63, Dylan Clark, center, senior.
69, Emmanuel Love, nose guard, sophomore.
71, Sidarian Washington, defensive tackle, junior.
72, Thomas Pacheco, offensive tackle, junior.
73, Hayden Cooper, offensive tackle, senior.
75, Parker Beck, no
camera.
They are loud and proud.
We don't have necessarily the greatest seats in the house in regards to the camera itself, but we've got good seats inside the building, so that's what I'm more concerned about tonight.
I'm just appreciative to have this air conditioning this evening. How about that?
Absolutely. All right. Well, we got 12 minutes on the clock. We're ready for game time here in Morris, Oklahoma. Again, it's game 2 of district play, and Atoka trying to go up 2-0. They need the points, and if you're Atoka, you're wanting to go into this game with at least a 15-point win.
Yeah, as many points as you can get in the end zone. That's what it's all about. That's the name of the game right now. Not only to win the ball game, obviously, but to gain that advantage in district play.
Yeah, and for you folks that don't know how district points work, If you lose by 15, you're down negative 15 if in the point standings, if you will. And if you win by 15, you get a total. The max points that you can get in the district standings is plus 15. The worst that you can get, I guess, is negative 15. So you really, if you want to hold that spot, you definitely want that 15s. We've got the national anthem coming up, so we're going to take a second to listen in and salute our nation.
October 2nd, 2024, one of our own, McKinley McGirt, junior class president, academic team member, and softball player was diagnosed with acute lymphoblastic leukemia, a fast-growing cancer that affects the body and bone marrow. It's most common cancer in children and teenagers with over 6,550 new cases each year. What sometimes just turns into a day to wear pink suddenly means so much more when we have a friend started aggressively chemotherapy today. So today we ask you not just think pink or wear pink, but to also think of those fighting cancer that has passed away from cancer and that has survived cancer. We ask you to think of McKinley tonight. You will see some cheerleaders come around to take donations and give you an orange ribbon. Orange is the color that represents leukemia awareness. Help us to bring awareness to the disease and fight for a cure. At this time, we ask you to bow your heads with us for a moment of silence, following by a prayer. Dear Heavenly Father, first, I would like to thank you for this opportunity to gather at a football game where as students we can enjoy competition and represent you. As always, we ask you to protect the players, coaches, parents, and students tonight as we gather here and then travel home. But tonight we stand united in prayer for much more than just football. Tonight we lift up McKinley to you, Lord. We are standing in agreement for her healing. We know that Jesus' stripes, McKinley can be healed. We know that you came to give life and you give it abundantly. We stand on your promises, Lord, that you will restore health to her body. We ask that all of the doctors and health professionals that she encounters will have your supernatural wisdom. We ask this in faith, knowing that prayer and faith will make a sick person well. We believe that no weapon formed against McKinley can prosper because she belongs to you. We claim these promises in Jesus' name. Amen.
Please remain standing for your national anthem.
Amen. And that was the singing of the national anthem here. And Morris, by the way, again, it is Breast Cancer Awareness Month, which is always a big deal in every state. And just some information on that. I don't know if you knew this, Kaylin, but it costs over 670 deaths globally in 2022 alone. Roughly half of all breast cancer occurs in women. But if you didn't know, 1% of men actually breast cancer does occur in. So it is definitely something to look for in men and women alike. And of course, you know, everybody wears pink during October in Breast Cancer Awareness Month. So you'll see not only Morris wearing some pink, but you'll see Atoka with the pink socks out there and pink tape around the shoes. And 12 minutes on the clock, we're ready to go.
Yes, sir, and I'd just like to personally pass along my most sincere thoughts and prayers towards one of Morris's students who is currently battling that disease. So we'll be thinking of her and her family as well.
Here is the kick to start off the game as it is botched in the back, caught and picked up at the 10-yard line before finally breaking past 2 tackles and somehow makes it down to about the 18-yard line. And that is where Morris will start with the football for the first time tonight.
Yeah, and Jerry Riley on the return there for the Morris Eagles.
Camera does look a little dark. I'll go out there and fix that for us in just a minute as the lights have came back on. And Morris will set up shotgun formation. 2 wide receivers sent off to the left, 1 to the right. Ball is placed near side hash. And they are looking back at the sidelines as Morris is setting up their offensive play. Defense playing tight, looks like zone coverage to the right side. And the ball is fumbled by the new starting quarterback, Landon Martin. So a little bit of a timing issue there on the first play of the game.
Yeah, once you get those first couple snaps underneath you and everything starts to improve a little bit.
So this will bring up second down, and I think they're going to keep that right at the same spot of the line of scrimmage. So here is the freshman, Landon, under center, rolling, decides to take off, maybe picks up half a yard, and then is down. That'll bring up third down and long for Morris.
That was a good job by Tristan Coben coming in on the tackle, the Atoka Wampus Cats. As Morris gains a yard off of that play as it brings up 3rd and 9. And as the quarterback comes under center with a man in motion, and the flag on the play.
You know, typically we get a chance to talk to Coach Cup, some of the players and things of that nature. This week we didn't get the opportunity. I unfortunately fell ill and had been sick all week long with a thing called vertigo, which I had no idea what it was. I'm surprised I'm here. So we didn't have any of that this week. So we do apologize to our fans who enjoy the extra content.
It was a busy week, but nonetheless appreciative that you were able to make the drive this evening, Mike.
You're driving home. I'm
Duly
sleeping.
noted.
I'm sleeping on the way back. It is 3rd down and 15 here for Morris. Morris coming out in the orange jerseys, orange pants, white helmets. Atoka tonight wearing the white jerseys with maroon trim, maroon numbers, and maroon pants, black helmets. Really good-looking uniforms for a lot of people have been asking, why did they take the gold out of the uniform? Well, the gold's actually still there. It's the trim around the maroon. We just have taken a lot of the gold out of the majority of the uniform.
It's real subtle.
So here's the punt, 4th down and 14, as Morris is going to be punting this one basically at the goal line. And Atoka looking for good field position here. The punt is up, and it is kicked off the side of the leg and goes out of bounds. They're going to spot this just a little past the 30-yard line. I believe they're going to call it the 31. And Atoka, great field position, and they set up shop for their first offensive possession of the game.
Yeah, as an Atoka fan, you couldn't ask for anything more in your first offensive possession, being on the short side of the field.
Starting quarterback Peyton Pugh obviously is under center and has been the last couple of years. Back in the backfield, you'll see a little mixture of just about everybody, but for the most part, you're going to have the young Ezekiel Brooks in the backfield, and he is very quick. The one thing they say about him is he has got that top-end speed that is fearful for a defense. And they're looking to pass. Defense looks like a blocked assignment. They got the defensive end to come in, and that's the big guy we saw there during the early
pregame
warm-ups, number 64.
Yeah, I was looking for him here on the roster. It's a phenomenal play.
What's 64's number?
Name.
Or what's 64's name?
well as Atoka comes under center.
Vincent Brown.
It is going to be a 2nd and long, as it is a outside sweep to number 10, Ezekiel Brooks.
Don't forget the guy who is blocking for him as well, J.D. Bland, who has been phenomenal this year. If he can stay healthy, would have been Player of the Week last week.
The bus.
Yeah,
the bus
should have been Player of the Week last week. I mean, you could have given it to 10 people last week for the Atoka Wampus Cats. Instead, we gave it to a very deserving Luke Morris.
Oh, absolutely.
But 2 touchdowns last week for J.D. Bland. He was fantastic.
Yeah, you talk about last week's game. You talk about a team effort. My goodness, there were so many people that were deserving of that Player of the Week.
I formation, 1 wide receiver set to the right and the left. Ball is placed on the near side hash, and it is a run up the gut for positive yardage, but it is not going to be enough for the first down, and it's going to bring up a 4th down and long situation for the Wampus Cats. Started off with great field position. The ball was placed at the 31-yard line, yet here we are, and they've got it at the 27, and still a lot of room to get to that 21.
Yeah, they're having a difficult time establishing their running game early on this first offensive drive. And being that they're in the field position that they are, they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and 8. As Peyton comes under center, here's the snap. He drops back to pass. He's looking deep downfield for number 2. Prince Coleman, and it is dropped in the end zone.
Almost caught. And it was Coleman he was intended for.
Good effort.
Those two have really made a lot of hookups this season. You would have seen that a lot last season if Prince Coleman hadn't been hurt for the majority of the year. He was a guy they were excited to get back, and unfortunately, Atoka not able to convert on the good field position. So the ball spotted at the 28-yard line, and Morris has got it under center. The freshman once again, Landon Martin, plays the little quarterback, defensive back. And again, this is a game that Atoka needs to win at the line of scrimmage. And the ball is on the ground. Number 15, Jerry Riley will fall on it. Is that Jerry Riley? Yes.
Yes, sir. Yeah, it looks like they lost about three yards on that fumble.
It's tough. The timing with a center.
Well, you've got to establish a rhythm.
Especially for a young quarterback, a freshman in his first year of high school under center. It's a big game. It can be a scary game, especially district play, and it looks like there are some communication issues between the big man and the freshman. That's Joseph Wynn, by the way, who is the ball snapper for the Morris Eagles. So a loss on the play, 2nd down and 18 to go. 6:40 still remaining here in the first quarter of action. We are all squared up at 0. Morris has got the football at the the 20. Ball is on the ground again, and they just can't seem to get the snap together. That is what, 1, 2, 3, that is the 5th bobbled snap at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, Morris.
At this point, I would almost run shotgun.
Yeah, Morris is having a difficult time with their center and their QB and getting their rhythm. Going to a shotgun formation may be the key to solve that problem, Mike. You're right.
Give him a chance to see the ball come through his hands. I mean, if you're Atoka, you're absolutely happy with it. But 3rd down and 18, 5:50 remaining. Defense swarming in, and the ball is on the ground. Coming in from behind was Austin Jackson, who had a little bit of help as well, but it was a nice defensive stand, and it's going to bring up 4th down and forever for this Morris Eagles offense.
Man, what a great play by Atoka's defensive coordinator to send a little bit of pressure on Morris's quarterback to force him out of the pocket.
Well, when you're talking about a freshman, he's probably going to be seeing a lot of rushes and a lot of pressure tonight.
see what the referee has to say down on the field here.
I mean, quite honestly, I would be sending pressure on every single play that I think could be any type of under center.
Yeah, you have no reason not to.
Punting formation here for Morris. And the punt, much better than the first one.
Good punt.
As it drops at the 40, but takes an Atoka bounce and then bounces back to the 40-yard line. And so once again, Atoka will set up shop with great field position, but can they capitalize on it? They didn't capitalize on it, I guess, the last time.
Yeah, I'm eager to see here if they change up their play calling just a little bit and try and put more passing options into their offensive play scheme rather than, the ground and pound.
4:40 remaining here in the first quarter. By the way, stick around for that halftime show brought to you by Logan & Sons as Atoka with the football. I formation up the middle and at the 40-yard line. Handoff, J.D. Bland up the middle. Nowhere to go on that one as the defense swarmed in. Big number 33, Andrew Bruce on the tackle, and it sets up second down.
Yeah, Bruce stepping up, making a great tackle for Morris.
Second down and 9. Morris so far, a nice defensive stand on their first try, looking to make it 2 in a row. Atoka trying to get their offensive rhythm. Pugh under center. Again, I formation. Ball is placed on the near side hash at the 40-yard line. Sitting back, looking to pass. Pugh, defensive pressure coming in from the backfield. And as he takes off, he'll pick up 2, maybe 3 yards on the play.
Yeah, and Atoka's tight end is having a hard time containing that defensive end for Morris, number 64. I don't have his name here wrote down, Mike, but he deserves the credit. But he came screaming from the outside, forcing Peyton out of the pocket. Peyton only picking up a couple yards on that run.
3:50 remaining on the clock in the first quarter of play. Shotgun here for the Wampus Cats. It's an end round. They get it out to about the 30-yard line as they go from left to right. And that time it was number 10, Ezekiel Brooks. They lined him up out at the slot position. They move him around quite a bit to try to hide him and get him into space. Again, he's one of the faster guys that you have on this Atoka team.
Yeah, that was a pitch sweep to Ezekiel as he was trying to hit it outside and ended up bouncing it back inside, lowering his head and picking up great yardage to put Atoka at a 4th and short scenario.
So it is 4th down and 1, 3:10 remaining on the clock in the first quarter. They're going to hand off to J.D. Bland, who spins off one tackle and ends up gaining about 2 to 3 yards after the first initial contact. And that's enough for a Wampus Cat first down.
J.D., the individual that I have personally nicknamed the Bus. He's a phenomenal young athlete. Guy does a great job of running the ball, keeps his head down, keeps his feet moving. And as our viewers could see there on our YouTube page, it was enough to pick up an Atoka first down. So as Peyton Pugh comes under center in an I formation with wide receivers out to the right with a pitch sweep to Ezekiel Brooks, and he is going to be stopped by a swarm of Eagles with no gain on the play. So correction, he's going to lose a couple on that play. Atoka still looking to get their offensive rhythm going here as we have 2:15 to play in the first quarter. As Atoka comes under center, here's the snap. And Peyton is going to be tripped up, losing a few more yards, putting the Wampus Cats at a 3rd and I know he's aggravated with that. So as Atoka comes back up to the line, and what looks to be a 3rd and 16, Atoka is going to take a timeout at 1 minute and 25 seconds left here in Morris. We'll be right back.
Ritter Express Pharmacy in Atoka has been serving as your local hometown team. Since 1972, the Ritter family has been dedicated to your health and well-being. Now with the 3rd generations in pharmacy school and medical school, they are continuing to strive to bring the latest in healthcare innovation to our community. They understand life is busy. If you need free delivery, a vaccination, a wheelchair, a brace, specialty compounding, a unique request, or just good medical advice you can trust from people that care and are invested in the community, then Ritter Express Pharmacy has you covered. Choose Ritter Express Pharmacy. Experience the personalized care you deserve. Ritter Express.
Or visit our website today at AmeriStateBank.com. AmeriState Bank, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
Welcome back to Morris, Oklahoma, where the Atoka Wampus Cats are still making their way towards the end zone on a 4th and 4 as they come to the line in a shotgun formation. Here's your snap. Peyton Pugh back to look and hooks up with number 2, Prince Coleman, on the play to pick up a gain of about 5. Prince Coleman, another phenomenal wide receiver for the Atoka Wampus Cats. And I know that receiving core is strong. They've got several weapons to choose from. So here it is, Atoka picking up. It looks to be about 8 yards on the play. And that's going to bring up 2nd and 4 for the Wampus Cats. They kind of switched gears on us and went into a hurry-up offense. Here's your snap to JD again as he is met hard by number 33, Andrew Bruce of the Morris Eagles. And that is going to leave Atoka right now with a 3rd and 4 attempt as they're looking to punch their first touchdown of the night. Peyton under center, and here's the snap. Ball's given to JD as he runs up the middle, and he's going to be close to that goal line. Let's see what the referees spot him at on the field here. And it appears that it is going to be 4th and 1 as we come back.
Genesis Abstract and Title is dedicated to doing things right while providing.
Believe it too. First Bank, here for possibilities.
Welcome back to Morris, Oklahoma, and as we have ended the first quarter, heading into the second quarter, and as teams switch sides of the fields here, and it is going to be Atoka with a 1st and goal attempt.
Stop right here, boys. Goal line stop. Let's go.
As Atoka is still trying to get that play call into the line. We're making a quick personnel change. Coach Cup going to switch a couple things up as Peyton comes back to the line. As we begin the second quarter here in Morris. Here's the handoff, and
I think they stuffed him.
And he is going to be stopped just shy of the goal line.
I don't know. They called him in. They called him in. It is a touchdown.
You are correct. That is my fault. My apology.
Wow.
How about that?
I thought he was short.
I thought he was too.
I thought Morris made a heck of a defensive stand. And so Atoka goes up on top. Ooh,
Michael's kind of got me hemmed up in a kind of feel like I'm in a phone booth this evening looking around this corner.
Okay, I know we're going to have to switch seats, especially if I continue having problems. Especially since I've got both of these labeled Morris when that one is Atoka.
So as Michael takes care of some technical difficulties here, and Atoka puts 6 points on the board as they come and try for the extra point attempt. Kick is up, and it is good. So that's going to put Atoka up 7-0 here in Morris, Oklahoma, and with 11:48 to play left in the second quarter. We're going to take a break, and we'll be right back.
My name is Judy Wheeler. I had a tooth pulled, and I didn't realize how valuable that tooth was till I couldn't chew on that side anymore. And Dr. Holcomb pulled that tooth for me, and then a short time later, I came back to work with the lady on the financing. There was no stress, there was no pressure, there was no anything. It's just this is what's available, and y'all can work it out the way that works for you. And we were able to work out a plan that everything just went like clockwork. Now I can chew again on that side.
This is Eric Studeville inviting you to buy the Studeville way.
Whether you're looking for open roads
or you like them built tough,
there is only one way to buy your vehicle.
And that's the Studeville way.
Studeville Chevrolet, 851 Westside Drive in Durant, and StudevilleChevrolet.com.
And Studeville Ford, 1601 South Mississippi in Atoka, and StudevilleFord.net.
The Studeville family of dealerships,
proudly serving you and your communities.
Welcome back in. It is the second quarter, and Atoka is on top 7-0 against Morris on the road in the second game of district play. And right now, it took Atoka a couple of tries there offensively and a change in the clock, but outside of that, they were able to put up 7 points, and it is time to kick the football off to Morris. And kicking the football here is Timothy Wingo, as this one is a low pooch kick, caught at about the 21-yard line, and a big return up close to the 45-yard line. You talk about speed with that young man. He took off, and that was number 23, Tommy Calico.
Man, what a return for Morris.
Ball spotted at about the 44-yard line. They'll bring up 1st and 10 for the Eagles.
So here we have it in Morris, Oklahoma, with 11 minutes and 42 seconds left to play in the second quarter as Morris comes up to the line. Atoka's defense going man coverage. It appears to be on the outside as a flag is thrown on the play.
Flag on the play. False start for the Eagles.
By the way, thank you for taking over, Kalen.
Yes, my pleasure. I'm just trying to do my best.
Hope we got the video stuff on YouTube fixed.
You bet.
And got the picture quality good. I also had a pass-out session, which was fun as well.
Can I stop fanning you now?
Feel sorry for me. The ball is placed on the right far side ash. Love me. No? Okay. And I guess full formation is, I think they're going to get a false start here on Morris, and that's going to move the football backwards. It'll maintain first down, but it'll be, instead of first down and 15, it's now first down and 20.
Yeah, Atoka getting a lot of big breaks here in this first half while Morris gets their offense established.
And another, they are, there is a lot of confusion there on that offensive line with Morris, and they're going to take a timeout. We're going to take a timeout as well. There's 11:40 still remaining in this first half. Atoka on top by 7, and a first down and 25 on the way.
Family Health Center of Southern Oklahoma has some exciting news. Opening this fall, the new location at 457 South Mississippi Avenue in Atoka will open. This large, modern health center will be able to provide comprehensive health care complete with an in-house discount pharmacy, serving all patients, regardless of their ability to pay. Same-day appointments available, accepting insured and non-insured patients alike. Open Monday through Thursday from 7:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. and Fridays 7:30 to 11:30 a.m. For more information, visit the current location at 1556 South Virginia Avenue. Family Health Center of Southern Oklahoma. The right team making a difference.
Welcome back into the Ion Sports Network and KHKC 102.1 FM. We are live in Morris for Atoka Wampus Cat football. Michael Gabbard, Kalen Nagorski, and what a game so far we've got. It's 11-19 remaining in the first half. 7-0 Wampus Cats on top and on the road. Man in motion. Morris with the football. Ball is placed on the right far side hash, and they're going to hand it off through the B gap. I guess we'll call that the A gap, and pick up a couple of yards on the play, and it's going to bring up second down and still forever. It was first down and 25, be first down and about 23 here.
Yeah, Morris struggling to establish their offense here in this first half as they try and get the ball rolling their way for them.
And the Morris offense has man in motion. They're going to pitch it to the left side towards the painted numbers of the 40. And he's down at about the 44. So they went left with the football. And that time on the carry was Aiden Clay.
It'll bring the ball up to, looks like about the 44-yard line. They'll bring it third down and about
So now it's third down and about 11. Here's a look at that. Morris offense has man in motion. They're going to pitch it to the left side towards the painted numbers of the 40. And he's for it. I'm going to have to.
So it is 3rd and 10 as Morris comes up to the line as it's a handoff right up the middle, and the big run by number 33. Andrew Bruce picking up the first down for the Morris Eagles. As our listeners can hear the excitement here. So Morris moving the football, making up for some prior mistakes. Here's the snap, and it is fumbled, and it is going to be recovered by number 33, Andrew Bruce. And that's going to bring up 2nd and 12.
About a loss of 2 on the play. That'll bring up 2nd and 12 for the Eagles.
You know, one thing to mention, Landon Martin, the freshman, getting his first start here tonight, doing his very best to lead this offense, as it is not an easy task, as one can imagine. The offense comes up to the line. Here's the snap. The quarterback's going to keep it, gaining roughly 4 yards, bringing the ball to the 43-yard line.
Did we just give up that first down and 25?
Made one heck of a run. Morris trying to get their offense rolling here.
Well, so far they've done a pretty good job here on this possession. It is 3rd down and 8 with 8:14 still remaining. Ball is placed up the middle. They're going to run it with their fullback and pick up a couple of positive yards, but it's not enough for that first down. And so if you're Morris, what do you do right here? I think you go for it.
Yeah, absolutely. You're already heading that way. You've made up for prior mistakes. I think the best move would be to go ahead and go for it.
Ma'am, can you?
So here it is, 4th and 5 as Morris comes to the line with the man in motion. And the snap is fumbled, is recovered Well, the quarterback, number 6, Landon Martin, as he scoops it up and tries to pick up everything that he can. So Morris unable to make it happen on that 4th down, turning the ball over to the Atoka Wampus Cats. And it'll be 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Big opportunity for Atoka right here to go up by 14, build some momentum before they go into the half. 7:26 still remaining. Atoka's got the ball near side I formation. They're going to hand this one off to Ezekiel Brooks, who goes off tackle. And that'll be a pickup for maybe a yard.
Ezekiel Brooks brought down by number 58, Isaiah Taylor. For a gain of about 2 on the play, that'll bring up about 2nd and 8.
Brooks doing a good job at that tailback position this evening for the Wampus Cats, as JD's assist him in the backfield. Several key players for the Atoka Wampus Cats doing a great job tonight, as JD Bland takes the handoff right up the middle for a gain of 2.
No gain on the play.
So this will make the Wampus Cats with a 3rd and 7 situation here.
3rd and 8 for the Wampus Cats.
Coach Cup currently speaking with his offense as they come to the huddle with the play call. So here we go.
Timeout.
No, I'm afraid that Atoka is going to take a timeout. We're going to stop and think about this. So we've got 6:05 left to play in the 2nd quarter here in Morris, Oklahoma, and we'll be right back.
H&L Custom Processing is proud to support the Atoka Wampus Cats. A family-owned business by Gary and Charity Hensley, H&L offers custom processing of wild game as well as local livestock. H&L is USDA certified and makes it a goal to provide excellent service, cleanliness, and up-to-date processing services in their state-of-the-art facility. With immediate openings for beef and pork processing, H&L is here to help get your team ready for tailgating or backyard cookouts this season. Stop by and check out their facility in Colgate or call 580-258-0263 for more information.
Welcome back to Morris, Oklahoma, here with 6:05 left to play in the 2nd quarter, as Atoka attempting a 3rd and 7 with the ball placed at the 39-yard line.
Big 3rd down here for the offense, as Peyton Pugh is going to be in the shotgun formation. I can't see who that is in the backfield. It looks like 38. Is it 38?
I'm having a hard time seeing from here, Mike.
We don't have the best.
35.
35. And Pugh will take off, and he is met back towards the line of scrimmage, maybe a yard on the play. Maybe he loses one, actually. And in the backfield with him, I'm sorry, that was 35. It was Tristan Coben. I should have known by the body type, but then again, I am dealing with blurred vision this week. Looks like we've almost got smoke in the background as well.
Very well could be dust. I don't know if someone was cutting donuts behind the buses or what.
It is the Dust Bowl. It's been 90 degrees in October, and that's about the worst thing you ever want to hear.
Warm opening to the Oklahoma archery season.
Shotgun, the snap is high, the kick is up, and it is high as well. Bounces at the 35, takes a friendly Atoka roll, and goes out of bounds close to the 24-yard line. And so a lot of yards for Morris to go, and a struggling offense in this game.
Man, how about the bounce on that punt, though? My goodness, that had to have been 10, 15-yard bounce.
Bounce was awesome. And video presentation, again, brought to you by Ameris State Bank. On the go and informed. we were talking about things that we could say during a broadcast. I could say something like, you remember Good Burger, AmeriState Bank.
That's right.
Home of the AmeriState Bank. They take your order. Fullback, handoff up the middle. Nice pickup of about 6, maybe even 7. And Morris moving the football with success. I don't know. AmeriState might not want me to do any more live reads after that one. Who knows?
We always appreciate those folks at AmeriState taking care of our local citizens there in Atoka.
And there's an injured player on the field. So we're going to take a break as they attend to the injured player. And again, this is KHKC 1021 FM and the Ion Sports Network live on video. As we've got an injured player, we'll hear a word from a couple of our local sponsors.
The RX shop is now under new ownership. Jason and Sedana Lanig and their 2 daughters are longtime residents of Caney and are looking forward to continuing the same great service for you and your family. They're excited for this opportunity to serve our community and invite you to let them help you with your healthcare needs. Call 580-889-3331, 580-889-3331, or come by 872 West 13th Street in Atoka. RX Shop thanks you for shopping local.
A community bank is far more than just a bank that offers the services such as online and mobile banking, mobile deposit, and loans that fit your needs. A community bank invests in the community it serves. Your phone call will be answered by local people you already know and will make you feel welcome by greeting you as you enter the lobby. At Shamrock Bank, we effectively combine convenient banking technology with people you know and trust. It really is the people that make the difference. At Shamrock Bank, you are more than a customer, and we are more than a bank. Shamrock Bank, member FDIC.
Brown's Funeral Service in Atoka, Colgate, Durant, and Medill are proud to be a part of the communities they serve. Since 1994, Brown's Funeral Service has proudly supported nonprofits, police and fire departments, local military members, and area schools. The staff at Brown's Funeral Service takes great pride in these endeavors because they realize it's more than being in business. It's about being a thread in the fabric of our community. Brown's Funeral Service, where service begins but never ends.
Ritter Express Pharmacy in Atoka has been serving as your local hometown team. Since 1972, the Ritter family has been dedicated to your health and well-being. Now with the 3rd generations in pharmacy school and medical school, they are continuing to strive to bring the latest in healthcare innovation to our community. They understand life is busy and have 2 convenient drive-through windows and are well known for their fast and friendly service. Ritter Express Pharmacy is very appreciative of the support of the community over the last 50 years and will continue to work hard and evolve to earn your business. If you need free delivery, a vaccination, a wheelchair, a brace, specialty compounding, a unique request, or just good medical advice you can trust from people that care and are invested in the community, then Ritter Express Pharmacy has you covered. Choose Ritter Express Pharmacy. Experience the personalized care you deserve. Ritter Express Pharmacy is your trusted partner in health.
Welcome back to KHKC 1021 FM as they attend to the injured player. It's the big number 76, Joseph Wind, and that is a guy, if you are, Morris, you don't want to see go down.
Yeah, he is a big helping hand there on the offensive line for the Eagles.
Big guy. We hope he is okay.
Glad to see him coming off the field under his own power.
Well, kind of.
He's got a little bit of assistance.
A little bit.
He's going to walk it off. He'll be just fine.
Hopefully, again, he's all right. As Morris set up 2nd down and about 4 is what they're going to call it. Handoff, left side, going off tackle. Big yardage. Past the 1st down marker and gets it all the way to the 44.
Number 11, Zach Jim for the Atoka Wampus Cats on the tackle.
We need more cowbell. I'm wondering why the video is going off and on.
Well, we're experiencing some minor technical difficulties. But we're going to continue to keep it here and give you the play-by-play. As Morris comes under center, here's your snap. Hand off to the tailback up the middle, and he's going to be stopped by number 7, Wade McCall, for a pickup of no gain.
Ball handed to Bruce again on the play, this time for no gain.
So the Morris,
we got to give a shout out to your son, by the way, to Colt Nagorski. Mama Bear said that he will be listening in to the game tonight. So
we're happy to have him listening in this evening.
To Colt Nagorski on the broadcast.
That's right. So here's their handoff to the tailback up the middle for the Morris Eagles as he picks up 2 yards on the play. As Morris continues to drive, as the ball is currently placed on the 46-yard line.
Yeah, you got yourself a 3rd down and 9 right now. You know, a freshman quarterback, what do you do? I mean, do you feel comfortable throwing the football with him? Do you try to get something out on a screen to the outside? There's a lot of things that you can do. And actually, I think they're going to switch this up. I don't think it is the freshman anymore, is it?
It doesn't appear to be.
That's right.
No.
Freshman is actually in motion. It's number 6.
Landon Martin.
He is the freshman quarterback. Boy, he looked a lot bigger from right here.
It did there briefly as if they had made a personnel change. But, you know, as a freshman, I think that he's handling the offense to the best of his ability. I know that they've had to make some different play calls, but as a freshman, that's a large responsibility to lead your offense. So Morse is going to elect a punt.
The punter in the shot. Set to return. The ball actually bounces at the 30.
Punt by number 4, Graham Stills to about the 31-yard line. Stopped by number 7, Grant Clay.
Well, with 2 minutes and 14 seconds left in the second quarter to play, be sure and stick around for the halftime show as we bring you tonight's statistics.
Statistics.
Did I pronounce?
I felt like you struggled with that.
That is a hard word to say for someone that speaks the English language.
To her, the O. Okay. And Atoka gets the football. A handoff. Big play, moving the ball forward. Doesn't get a lot out of it, but it was a nice run by Zach Jim, who is kind of the do-it-all. I mean, he can plays great on defense as a cornerback, can line up in the linebacker position as well, plays quarterback, can run as a receiver. I mean, they kind of have him all over the field most nights.
Yeah, Zach is a well-rounded football player. He's able to fill a lot of positions for these guys, which makes it a lot easier on your coaching staff.
There was a flag on the play, and it went against the Wampus Cats, so they're going to push the ball back. 2:01 still remaining in the first quarter,
on the 21-yard line.
or the first half.
That'll bring up a repeated first down, 1st and long for Atoka.
Well, they just have not been able to really, I mean, outside of that one offensive possession, they have not been able to move the football like they wanted to in this game, and a lot of that, again, comes from that defensive line of Morris. And the pass is off the mark, intended on the left-hand side for L.J. LeFavor, and that's going to bring up another long situation here for the Wampus Cats.
Yeah, and so far this half, it looks as if the Wampus Cats are having a hard time establishing their passing game. I know that they've had some pressure from the outside from number 64 of the Morris Eagles. Forced Peyton out of the pocket several times. But as they come back up to the line with a 2nd and long, Peyton Pugh back to pass. He's looking deep for number 2, Prince Coleman. The pass is caught, and he is headed towards the end zone.
10, touchdown. Prince Coleman, what a pass, and what about that catch? Wow.
Well, now I just sound silly for saying that they are having a hard time getting their passing game established.
I think Peyton Pugh heard you, and he said, "Not today, my friend."
With a 2nd and long, Peyton Pugh back to pass. He's looking deep for number 2, Prince Coleman. The pass is caught, and he is headed towards the end zone.
10, Touchdown! Prince Coleman. And now it's time to set up for the field goal. Luke Morris, player of the week. Yeah, he was great. Had a great game last week. And the kick is up. And the kick is good. 14-0. Atoka on top of Morris on the road and in district play. We'll be right back. It is the Ion Sports Network on KHKC 102.1 FM.
Ritter Express Pharmacy in Atoka has been serving as your local hometown team. Since 1972, the Ritter family has been dedicated to your health and well-being. Now with the third generations in pharmacy school and medical school, they are continuing to strive to bring the latest in healthcare innovation to our community. They understand life is busy and have 2 convenient drive-through windows and are well known for their fast and friendly service. Ritter Express Pharmacy is very appreciative of the support of the community over the last 50 years and will continue to work hard and evolve to earn your business. If you need free delivery, a vaccination, a wheelchair, a brace, specialty compounding, a unique request, or just good medical advice you can trust from people that care and are invested in the community, then Ritter Express Pharmacy has you covered. Choose Ritter Express Pharmacy. Experience the personalized care you deserve. Ritter Express Pharmacy is your trusted partner in health.
AmeriState Bank has been serving southeastern Oklahoma and North Texas for over 100 years. All of our products and services are available both online and in person, serving you in a friendly and professional atmosphere. At AmeriState Bank, you're more than a customer. You're a neighbor and a friend. From checking accounts to real estate loans, we've got you covered. We have 5 locations to serve you in Atoka, Antlers, Hugo, Tishomingo, and Sherman, Texas. Call, come by, or visit our website today at AmeriStateBank.com. AmeriState Bank, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
Welcome back in to KHKC 102.1 FM. Let's take a look at that.
Come back up to the line with a 2nd and long.
As the Wampus
back to pass. He's looking deep for number 2, Prince Coleman. The pass is caught, and he is headed towards the end zone.
10 with an opportunity in 1:35 remaining in the first half to try to put some points back on the board here in the first half to try to give them some momentum going into that second half. And the throw is going to be over the intended target's hands. It'll bring up 2nd down. I'll tell you what, though, if you look at Morris right now, what they've been able to do on the defensive side in regards to the defensive line, I mean, they have put a lot of pressure on this Atoka offense. And, you know, you look at that one play right there, and outside of that, it's been a lot of domination, I feel like, on the defensive side.
Yeah, Morris's defense has definitely been stepping up this evening. Been doing a great job.
2:10, 2nd down and 10. 1:30 remaining. The defensive pressure coming into the backfield and making a big hit. Again, Zach Jim. And that was pretty much at the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up a 3rd down and long play here for Morris. And now we've got a timeout called. We're going to keep it here.
Timeout, Morris.
Yeah, that was an incomplete pass as Morris calls a timeout.
Morris, again, has played very well defensively, but they're still trying to put up offensive points, obviously. Take a look at that.
With a 2nd and long. Peyton Pugh back to pass. He's looking deep for number 2, Prince Coleman. The pass is caught, and he is headed towards the end zone.
10.
What a throw.
Touchdown. Between 2 defenders. Prince Coleman. What a Prince Coleman.
Yeah, the kid's an athlete. He's one to go up there and get the ball.
Let's go, boys!
Shotgun, looking to throw down the field, and it is almost intercepted. That time, Kaiser Mullins came in and broke that pass up. It was double coverage. The other defensive back, Javen Keaton, was there as well. And it brings up 2nd down and 10 with 1:12 remaining. First half of play, Atoka up 14-0.
It appears to be that there was a flag of the Wampus Cats, which is going to give Morris an automatic first down. I don't know if there was a pass interference. Sure looked clean to me. Perhaps I may have missed something.
We'll go back and look at that here in just a few minutes.
So as the Eagles come to the line, quarterback takes a snap, drops back with a short pass out to the flats.
Bubble screen picks up extra yardage. Let's take a look at that last play real quick. What we were missing.
Yeah, I would really like to see where the flag
looking to throw down the field, and it is almost intercepted.
Roughing
that
the passer,
time,
perhaps.
Kaiser Mullins came in.
100% sure.
We got another timeout on the field. We'll take a break real quick. Again, it is the Ion Sports Network. We'll take a word from a few of our local sponsors and be right back.
Genesis Abstract and Title is dedicated to doing things right while providing a positive customer experience. At Genesis Abstract, they use advanced technology such as fully automated records to expedite the process and avoid delays. Their friendly professionals are ready to serve you and will take care of every detail to make your buying and selling process an easy one. Genesis Abstract, open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5 at 410 East Court Street in Atoka. Your source for quality abstracts, title insurance, and excellent closing solutions.
In a world full of possibilities and firsts, you need neighbors in your corner, experts who have your back, and a cheering section to keep you going. That's why we're here. For 100 years and counting, we've been the first bank of dreaming big, and the first bank of what's next. At First Bank, we believe that anything's possible, and we're here to help you believe it too. First Bank, here for possibilities.
Welcome back. Interception while we're at the break, so let's take
100 years and counting. We've been the first bank of dreaming big and the first bank of what's next. At First Bank, we believe that anything's possible, and we're here to help you believe it too.
He hasn't caught
First
one
Bank,
on the
here
offensive
for
side in
possibilities.
regards for a touchdown in a while. Welcome back. They'll take the pick all day and every day of the week.
Yeah, LJ, I think, was playing that free safety position, and he kind of slid over there for a little bit and was able to make that interception.
Hey, I tell you what, he does a great job on that podcast, too.
I thoroughly enjoyed listening
I absolutely love
to LJ and Peyton on the podcast.
Love to see those young guys get into the podcasting business. Peyton Pugh, the other one, and a beautiful shot down the field, caught at the painted numbers of the 20 or the 40, and that's Prince Coleman once again. So two big hookups. I think Prince Coleman's already got 100 yards receiving on the day.
Yeah, him and Zach Jim, they've been all over the place this evening.
Hey, fire in!
Atoka going to a hurry-up offense as they spike it to stop the clock with 27 seconds left here in the second quarter.
And they're going to have a conversation with Coach Cup. I think these guys have done an excellent job this year. Coach Cup, you know, Dan Clark, another one I've been trying to get on the topic of, the pregame shows. Cooper Collins, Sean Linton, Jeff Waller, Chris Wingo. You know, those guys have done an excellent job. And, we've got the new superintendent this year, Chris Karch, or Dr. Karch. And the athletic director, Jay Ray, who is an amazing basketball coach. You know, he's going to have those girls fired up and ready this year. And then, of course, you got to give a big shout-out to Kerwin Mannion, the principal over there at the Atoka High School. All of them do a fantastic job. Shotgun, rolling left. Pugh looking to pass, and it is out of bounds. And did he take a late hit? Pugh looking to pass. A late hit. It is out of bounds. You can barely see it through the corner. Rolling right left. Pugh. He takes a hit right there. And that's a big penalty.
So that's going to give Atoka first and 10.
Looking to pass and
on the 30-yard line. 21 seconds left here in the half.
Ball spotted on the 25-yard line. That brings up first down for Atoka.
And they're going to go ahead and fire off the clock with 16 seconds.
Yep, first down and 10. No timeouts remaining. Or actually, I think Wampus Cats do have one timeout. Give it to Luke Morris. Let him kick it. I want to see if he can drill it.
Yeah, after last week's performance, that was awesome.
Yes. We don't need strategy right here. We just need Luke Morris to kick the football.
Yeah. I'm going to sub in the play call for that.
That's also the reasons why we are not out there coaching and up in the booth instead.
The referees signaling to the booth this evening to make a change to the game clock.
First down and 10, 21 seconds remaining. They changed it from 15. The ball is loose, and Peyton Pugh is forced to fall on it for a loss of 5 on the play.
Man, I'm telling you what, that number 64 with the Morris Eagles,
he is
an animal.
Player. Phenomenal player. In Atoka, he forces Atoka to have to take a timeout with 16 seconds remaining. And so now really you're forced to throw something towards the sidelines or to the end zone itself here with 16 seconds, because I don't think you get 2 plays off.
No, you're going to have to be pretty strategic on your passing game here to try and get something out of bounds to stop that clock if you're Atoka trying to get one last score before halftime.
Stick around for the halftime show brought to you by Logan & Sons.
One of my favorite businesses in Atoka. Always enjoy getting to visit with those guys. So here we go.
Shotgun. Peyton Pugh looking to go deep. Has a man, and miscommunication between he and Prince Coleman in 10 seconds. So, yeah, you do get a chance at a second play right here with an incomplete pass.
Well, Prince was wide open on that play call as well.
He didn't have a man in the backfield, but the ball was a little bit overthrown. I think Prince probably could have made an adjustment to get in. So you are right.
So the ball currently sitting at the 30-yard line with Atoka in a 3rd and long situation. Looks to be 3rd and 15.
But talk about the effort of the offensive line on that play. I mean, they gave Peyton Pugh probably more time to throw in the pocket than he's had all night. And now a delay a game against the Wampus Cats, and you get pushed back. And so it's 3rd down and forever with 10 seconds. You're trying to get into the end zone or at least get into field goal range. You've burned your last time out. This is definitely going to be that offensive possession that Coach Cup is going to go directly into the halftime and talk about. So shotgun, 3 wide receivers set to the left. Peyton Pugh rolling out, defense in the backfield, and again, who was back there? Number 64, Vincent Brown, and he is just a madman on wheels out there on the defensive side of the ball.
Yeah, that guy, credit to him this evening for the Morris Eagles, because he's been tearing it up on the defensive side for him this evening.
He has been fantastic, and now it's 4th down and 20 for the Wampus Cats.
Atoka making every effort to try and put some more points on the board with 4 seconds left before the half.
No good on the pass, and that will end our first half of play. Get this loaded up real quick. Again, halftime is brought to you by Logan & Sons. We'll be back. Our score at the break and halftime, 14-0, Atoka on top.
Ameris State Bank has been serving southeastern Oklahoma and North Texas for over 100 years. All of our products and services are available both online and in person, serving you in a friendly and professional atmosphere. At Ameris State Bank, you're more than a customer. You're a neighbor and a friend. From checking accounts to real estate loans, we've got you covered. We have 5 locations to serve you in Atoka, Antlers, Hugo, Tishomingo, and Sherman, Texas. Call, come by, or visit our website today at ameristatebank.com. Ameris State Bank, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
When it rains, it pours, so it's important for you to get the coverage that meets your needs. Farmers Insurance agent Lucinda Holland can help you understand your options so you can prepare for what the forecast brings. We know a thing or two because we've seen a thing or two. Learn more by calling agent Lucinda Holland at 580-889-3744 to find out how she can help you protect the things that matter most to you. That's Lucinda Holland.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
Underwritten by Farmers Truck Fire Insurance Exchanges and Affiliates. Products not available in every state.
This is Eric Studeville, inviting you to buy the Studeville way.
Whether you're looking for open roads
or you like them built tough,
there is only one way to buy your vehicle.
And that's the Studeville way.
Studeville Chevrolet, 851 Westside Drive in Durant, and StudevilleChevrolet.com.
And Studeville Ford, 1601 South Mississippi in Atoka, and StudevilleFord.net.
The Studeville family of dealerships,
proudly serving you and your communities.
Since 1971, Westside Family Dentistry has been committed to enhancing the natural beauty and function of your smile while improving your oral and overall health. Using state-of-the-art technology, our friendly staff will take care of all your needs, from routine care, crown and bridge, implants, and even orthodontics, including Invisalign. Westside Family Dentistry is the premier choice to create beautiful, healthy smiles for the whole family.
Welcome back into the Ion Sports Network. Our score here at halftime is 14-0 as Morris trailing at home. Atoka on the road is game 2 of district play. We'll have some stats going around the league coming up here in just a few minutes. But our halftime show brought to you by Logan & Sons. Whether taking on large commercial landscapers or your own backyard, trust Logan & Sons with a full line of Stihl, Hustler, X-Mark, and Spartan outdoor power equipment. Follow Logan & Sons on Facebook. Boy, it has been an interesting first half, to say the least. Atoka did not finish the first half offensively like they probably would have wanted to, but you got to be happy going into the first half, up 14-0 against a district opponent and a chance at those 15 points. Now, you got to be able to hold them into the second half and produce on offense, but there's a lot of factors there in that first half that we're going to go over here. The band's coming out right now, so first we're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, we're going to discuss some of the pros and cons of the first half for the Atoka Wampus Cats and Morris alike, and then we're going to talk about what we think might need to happen moving into that third quarter of play. Again, halftime show is brought to you by Logan & Sons, and we'll be right back here on the Ion Sports Network.
Since 1971, Westside Family Dentistry has been committed to enhancing the natural beauty and function of your smile while improving your oral and overall health. Using state-of-the-art technology, our friendly staff will take care of all your needs, from routine care, crown and bridge, implants, and even orthodontics, including Invisalign. Westside Family Dentistry is the premier choice to create beautiful, healthy smiles for the whole family.
At D&H Tires, all they do is rims and tires. That means when you buy from D&H, you're getting the best deal from experts that know. Cars, trucks, SUVs, even ag equipment. If it needs rubber to roll, then you need D&H Tires. The best deals on tires and rims in Atoka and Cole County. So hurry into D&H Tires, 309 South Mississippi in Atoka, and follow D&H Tire on Facebook for their ever-changing specials. D&H Tires, tires for everyone's budget.
This is Eric Studeville, inviting you to buy the Studeville way.
Whether you're looking for open roads
or you like them built tough,
There is only one way to buy your vehicle.
And that's the Steubenville way.
Steubenville Chevrolet, 851 Westside Drive in Durant, and SteubenvilleChevrolet.com.
And Steubenville Ford, 1601 South Mississippi in Atoka. And SteubenvilleFord.net.
The Steubenville family of dealerships,
proudly serving you and your communities.
Brown's Funeral Service in Atoka, Colgate, Durant, and Medill are proud to be a part of the communities they serve. Since 1994, Brown's Funeral Service has proudly supported nonprofits, police and fire departments, local military members, and area schools. The staff at Brown's Funeral Service takes great pride in these endeavors because they realize it's more than being in business. It's about being a thread in the fabric of our community. Brown's Funeral Service, where service begins but never ends.
Welcome back to Morris, Oklahoma, as the Morris Eagle Marching Band is currently on the field giving their performance as you join in for tonight's halftime stats. And currently, your score is 14-0 with your Atoka Wampus Cats up on top. Michael, let's talk about the first half there briefly. The Wampus Cats getting 14 points on the board with a big pass from Peyton Pugh to Prince Coleman.
Yeah, a couple of big plays there in that first half. They had that first touchdown by J.D. Bland. Again, could have been player of the week last week. Had a great game. That's 3 touchdowns in 2 games. So he's having an excellent start since injuring himself and being out for a week. And then you had Prince Coleman with a big catch and grab by Peyton Pugh on the throw. And overall, I felt offensively they did a lot of things right. Going into the half, you kind of got to look at that last drive and say, okay, guys, what are you doing? What are you doing? You're pushing us back a few yards. We have a chance to go up 21-0 if we manage the clock a little bit better, if we manage our snaps count a little bit better, and things of that nature. But I think overall in the first half, you got to be at least semi-pleased.
Yeah, and I think there was a lot of positives to take away from. One thing I noticed there right before the half, I think Atoka was trying to go to a hurry-up offense, and in doing so, it was posing to being slightly more difficult than what they were anticipating for it to be. But nonetheless, the team did a good job at handling it, and not quite to get 7 more points on the board before halftime, but I know that they'll make some second-half adjustments.
Your halftime show is brought to you by Logan & Sons and roaming the neighborhood or the back 40. Do it in an Intimidator UTV or an Envy crossover. Test drive one today at Logan & Sons in Atoka. 14-0 is our score. We've got more coming up here in our halftime show here on KHKC 102.1 FM. We'll talk a little bit more in depth about our first half of play when we return here on the Ion Sports Network.
The RX shop is now under new ownership. Jason and Sedana Lanig and their 2 daughters are longtime residents of Caney and are looking forward to continuing the same great service for you and your family. They're excited for this opportunity to serve our community and invite you to let them help you with your healthcare needs. Call 580-889-3331, 580-889-3331, or come by 872 West 13th Street in Atoka. RX Shop thanks you for shopping local.
A community bank is far more than just a bank that offers the services such as online and mobile banking, mobile deposit, and loans that fit your needs. A community bank invests in the community it serves. Your phone call will be answered by local people you already know and will make you feel welcome by greeting you as you enter the lobby. At Shamrock Bank, we effectively combine convenient banking technology with people you know and trust. It really is the people that make the difference. At Shamrock Bank, you are more than a customer, and we are more than a bank. Shamrock Bank, member FDIC.
Brown's Funeral Service in Atoka, Colgate, Durant, and Medill are proud to be a part of the communities they serve. Since 1994, Brown's Funeral Service has proudly supported nonprofits, police and fire departments, local military members, and area schools. The staff at Brown's Funeral Service takes great pride in these endeavors because they realize it's more than being in business. It's about being a thread in the fabric of our community. Brown's Funeral Service, where service begins but never ends.
Ritter Express Pharmacy in Atoka has been serving as your local hometown team. Since 1972, the Ritter family has been dedicated to your health and well-being. Now with the third generations in pharmacy school and medical school, they are continuing to strive to bring the latest in healthcare innovation to our community. They understand life is busy and have 2 convenient drive-through windows and are well known for their fast and friendly service. Ritter Express Pharmacy is very appreciative of the support of the community over the last 50 years and will continue to work hard and evolve to earn your business. If you need free delivery, a vaccination, a wheelchair, a brace, specialty compounding, a unique request, or just good medical advice you can trust from people that care and are invested in the community, then Ritter Express Pharmacy has you covered. Choose Ritter Express Pharmacy. Experience the personalized care you deserve. Ritter Express Pharmacy is your trusted partner in health.
Welcome back into Morris, Oklahoma, as we are live on location. 14-0 at halftime. Atoka on top. It hasn't been a pretty game, but so far in regards to the score, it's the result that you want to see. Atoka has the lead here at the break.
Yeah, thus far, I mean, they're taking care of business. They've got 14 points on the board, and they're managing their offense effectively. And, you know, their defense has been doing quite well also. So a lot of positive things coming out of the first half.
You know, we talk about some of those big plays that Atoka has made here in the first half. One being that passing catch from Peyton Pugh into Prince Coleman. The run from what was it, the 1 yard line by J.D. Bland for his third touchdown. Those are your 2 scores here in the first half. Overall, you got to be pleased with a few things, but the one thing that you are definitely looking at in the second half is how in the world are we going to slow down Vincent Brown?
Right now, that is your main concern on offense is finding a way to contain number 64 with the Eagles, because that kid is on fire. Is going to be tripped up. He is playing an outstanding football
Losing
game.
a few more yards. It's
now
first down and 20.
Yeah, Atoka getting a lot of big breaks here in this first half.
Cats,
while
again, up
Morris gets their
14-0
offense established.
It was a first half, a lot of mistakes offensively for Atoka early on. They kind of warmed up a little bit. They got their passing game going a little bit. But again, it was the defensive line
confusion there on that offensive line.
Havoc there
with Morris.
And they're going to take a timeout. We're going to take a timeout as well. There's 11:40 still remaining in this first half. Atoka on top.
Make a decision on where to go.
By 7.
Yeah, and he's
a first down and 25 on the way.
Field, but
Family Health Center
doing a phenomenal job. As he previously mentioned, Prince Coleman getting freed up, sticking 6 on the board. And, you know, he has several key players there in that receiving core that are able to help him out.
Warmed up a little bit, got it going in the passing game there late into the second quarter or midway through the second quarter. What about L.J. Lefevre? Big interception there in the first half that kind of gave Atoka a little bit more momentum. You know, they're midway through that second quarter. And right now, when you talk about momentum, which is a real thing, it's definitely going towards Atoka's side. But there's a few things that Morris did a lot better there in the second quarter. First off, they cleaned up a lot of those silly penalties that they had there in that first quarter of play in regards to quarterback and center, where they botched a few of those snaps there early on.
Yeah, and early on, Morris was having a difficult time establishing their offense with their freshman QB, Landon Martin. But as the half progressed, and it increasingly got better, and improvement started to show as they started, you know, completing more of their passing plays, and also their rushing yards began to increase as well. So their offense had lit a spark. And if Atoka's not careful, we could easily be tied up at 14 here real quick.
Yeah, I mean, you think about where it started off offensively for Morris. Even though they don't have any points on the board, their offense started to get going there in that second quarter. Atoka was just lucky enough to hold on to the football as long as they did. But a lot of positive things there on Morris's side, and those are things you can clean up. And listen, as a freshman quarterback, I mean, obviously you can tell they've got a lot of faith in him. He's a talented kid, just a freshman. He's a young kid, and you're going to have those early problems in your first start on the high school level.
Yeah, that's a lot to take in, but I really feel that he's doing a phenomenal job of leading his offense with his, first time being under center in a high school game. Yeah, he's doing a great job.
As far as stats go, I mean, we look at Prince Coleman right now, over 100 yards receiving here in the first half, I do believe. Outstanding game, and again, showing the Jets once again that he's done so pretty much this entire season.
Yeah, Prince Coleman, he is a weapon on offense, as I've said previously. He does a tremendous job running clean routes, goes up and gets the football. One notable mention to make would be Zach Jim. Zach has been everywhere this evening on both sides of the ball, on offense and defense. So watching Atoka's offense and defense work as a unit is really playing in their favor right now.
Yeah, I think so too. We're going to take one more break, and when we come back, it should be close to game time. It is the Ion Sports Network on KHKC 102.1 FM. Our score at halftime, 14-0, Atoka on top.
A community bank is far more than just a bank that offers the services such as online and mobile banking, mobile deposit, and loans that fit your needs. A community bank invests in the community it serves. Your phone call will be answered by local people you already know and will make you feel welcome by greeting you as you enter the lobby. At Shamrock Bank, we effectively combine convenient banking technology with people you know and trust. It really is the people that make the difference. At Shamrock Bank, you are more than a customer, and we are more than a bank. Shamrock Bank, member FDIC.
I come to Dr. Hookham because he was highly recommended. I had dentures ever since I've been 20 years old, so I've had them for 50 years. And out of the 50 years, I had to use all the dental cream and tooth goo, and it's terrible. They got the implants where they snap in and out, and I could not tell you how proud I am of them. And he is great. It's worth the trip to Atoka just to have him work on you.
Let Dr. Holcomb change your life forever. Visit atokadentist.com.
Genesis Abstract and Title is dedicated to doing things right while providing a positive customer experience. At Genesis Abstract, they use advanced technologies such as fully automated records to expedite the process and avoid delays. Their friendly professionals are ready to serve you and will take care of every detail to make your buying and selling process an easy one. Genesis Abstract, open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5 at 410 East Court Street in Atoka. Your source for quality abstracts, title insurance, and excellent closing solutions.
Logan & Sons in Atoka has the outdoor equipment from top brands to make your outdoor work or play a cinch. Still, Exmark, Hustler, Spartan, Intimidator UTVs, and Envy neighborhood vehicles are in stock and ready for you. Stop by today at 853 South Mississippi or call 580-889-3329. Logan & Sons, proudly supporting all our local athletes.
In a world full of possibilities and firsts, you need neighbors in your corner, experts who have your back, and a cheering section to keep you going. That's why we're here. For 100 years and counting, we've been the first bank of dreaming big and the first bank of what's next. At First Bank, we believe that anything's possible, and we're here to help you believe it too. First Bank, here for possibilities.
Brown's Funeral Service in Atoka, Colgate, Durant, and Medill are proud to be a part of the communities they serve. Since 1994, Brown's Funeral Service has proudly supported nonprofits, police and fire departments, local military members, and area schools. The staff at Brown's Funeral Service takes great pride in these endeavors because they realize it's more than being in business. It's about being a thread in the fabric of our community. Brown's Funeral Service, where service begins but never ends.
With Chevy trucks, be ready for adventure. With power you can count on. Capability that doesn't compromise. A hard-working EV with more range than any competitor and the potential to take you anywhere. It's Chevy truck season. Get 0% financing plus make no monthly payments for 90 days on all 2024 Silverado 1500 pickups. See your Texoma Chevy dealers.
Welcome into the Ion Sports Network and KHKC 102.1 FM. Again, if you're listening to the radio and you want to view this game, it's pretty simple. All you have to do is go to YouTube and search Wampus Cats Atoka on YouTube. That's Wampus Cats with an S, Atoka, all one word. And watch this game live. We've got a pretty good little video set up for tonight. Big shout out to Morris, by the way, their public schools here in the booth. Stuart Davis, Robbie Bowen, Greg Siemens, and Ingleberry Rockchild III. So big shout out to all of them. That's not his name, but that's what we're calling them.
Their hospitality has been second to none.
It really has. They've been great. We
really appreciate it. We've been having a lot of fun.
We've been having probably too much fun up here in the booth than we should have. It kind of reminds me of a game I did a couple of years ago over at it was Tulsa Edison. There might have been 3 people in the entire football field, and they were all up in the booth. And it was an outstanding fun time. But we've got a football game tonight. It's 14-0. Atoka is on top of Morris, and looking good so far. They've got some things they could clean up in regards to the offensive side of the ball. Defensively, they looked well. They've held Morris to 0 points here in the first half. Moving forward, what does Atoka need, or you think that Atoka could establish early in regards to defensively to kind of keep that same notion going forward?
Well, it's interesting you say that because I'm going to go ahead and apologize to Peyton Pugh because I know that he goes back and listens to our broadcast here, and I'm going to have to eat my words because as soon as I said that they were having difficulties establishing their passing game, lo and behold, he throws a laser to Prince Coleman. So my apologies, Peyton.
Well,
good job.
He actually has the game in his earpiece, so he's
nice.
listening to the game in his earpiece. Yeah, they don't do comms with the coaches. He listens to the game, and so he heard you, and he's actually pretty upset. I think I got a text from earlier. So,
well, if that's the case, I want to see Luke Morris kick another 35-yard field goal.
All right. Halftime show is brought to you by Logan & Sons. Once again, whether taking on large commercial landscapers or your own backyard, trust Logan & Sons with a full line of Stihl, Hustler, Exmark, and Spartan outdoor power equipment. Follow Logan & Sons on Facebook. 14-0. Again, we've got less than a minute before we start the third quarter. For me, defensively, I think you've done pretty good so far. You know, start throwing. I would say start throwing. Continue throwing pressure at the young quarterback and kind of fluster him in the third quarter. Now down 2 scores, puts a lot of pressure on a freshman quarterback. And then secondly, we've got to find a way to establish the run in the first half of play. And I think that's what we're going to see Atoka try to do here early on, starting this third quarter of play.
Yep, I agree with you, Michael. Looking forward to an exciting second half of football.
So here comes Morris and the Eagles. Again, Morris coming out in the orange jersey with white numbers, black trim, white helmets, and orange pants. Atoka wearing the white jerseys with maroon numbers, gold trim, and maroon pants, black helmets. And Atoka will receive to start the third quarter.
To begin the first half, back to kickoff is number 64, Vincent Brown. To receive is number 9, Kaiser Mullins.
So as we kick off the third quarter here, the ball is being returned by number 23, LJ Lefevre, as he brings the ball up to the 45-yard line where Atoka will begin their first offensive possession of the second half.
By number 24, LJ, 23,
Apparently there's some audio issues going on.
Kickoff return by number 23, LJ.
But I'm not sure because it looks good on my end.
About the Wampus Cats 44-yard line. They'll bring up first and
Just a
10
minor
for
technical
Atoka.
difficulty. So here we go as your quarterback for the Wampus Cats, Peyton Pugh, comes under center. And here's a snap. Here's a handoff to the halfback, number 10, Ezekiel Brooks, and he is breaking free on the far side of the field, and he is gone. Touchdown, Atoka Wampus Cats.
Touchdown, Atoka.
Boy, I felt like you could have put more into that.
I didn't want to override our mic.
Big play that time by Ezekiel Brooks, and that's exactly what they've been waiting for from that young man.
So a big breakout play, something that's been highly anticipated this far in this game. Ezekiel Brooks turning on the Jets and opening up the second half.
56 yards on the run, and Ezekiel Brooks, his longest run of the year for a touchdown, and his longest run in general on the year. And Atoka is up 20-0. Extra point. The snap is a little low. The kick is up, and the kick is good. 21-0. And just like that, I'm pretty sure Atoka established the run there on that play. As we'll be back, 11:41 remaining. Quick touchdown. It is KHKC 102.1 FM.
Genesis Abstract and Title is dedicated to doing things right while providing a positive customer experience. At Genesis Abstract, they use advanced technologies such as fully automated records to expedite the process and avoid delays. Their friendly professionals are ready to serve you and will take care of every detail to make your buying and selling process an easy one. Genesis Abstract, open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5 at 410 East Court Street in Atoka. Your source for quality abstracts, title insurance, and excellent closing solutions.
In a world full of possibilities and firsts, you need neighbors in your corner, experts who have your back, and a cheering section to keep you going. That's why we're here. For 100 years and counting, we've been the first bank of dreaming big and the first bank of what's next. At First Bank, we believe that anything's possible, and we're here to help you believe it too. First Bank, here for possibilities.
And welcome back in. Big hit taken there on the return. I'm going to try to pull this one up. Where is...
Man, how about the call on that return for the Morris Eagles?
Let's go back and take a look at this. Where you at? Where you at?
I like that.
Return lateral.
Believe it too. First Bank, here for possibilities.
There's a look at the play that you missed. Big hit. Welcome back in. Big hit. There we go. First down and 10 here with 11:33 remaining here in the third, as we're really just getting things started off. Atoka with a big score moments ago, chasing from behind as the defense trying to get the sack. Who was that coming from behind? From 45? That was Tegan Richardson.
Ball spotted at about the 44-yard line.
Tegan's had a quiet evening.
Second and 7.
He has, but he's kind of
Thus
one of those.
far.
He's kind of one of those guys. I mean, he could have been a guy that got Player of the Week last week too. You didn't hear his name called quite a bit, but he did all the little things in the game that were right and allowed a lot of things to happen, not just defensively, but offensively as well.
Yes, phenomenal football player.
Handoff up the middle, dragging past the first down marker, past the 50, And I believe they got this one up to the 49.
That was number 7, Wade McCall, on the tackle for the Wampus Cats. As Morris moves the ball to the 47-yard line with a 1st and 10. Atoka making some changes on defense here as Morris comes up to the line. And the snap is fumbled, and they're going to call the play dead. Let's see what the referees have to say here. Perhaps they didn't have the ball spotted correctly. I am not 100% certain.
You know what I keep thinking about right now?
What's that, Mike?
Taco Bueno.
Boy, the supper was good, wasn't it?
I was. I'm hangry again. 2nd down and 12 here for the offense. Morris and stuffed at the line of scrimmage. Another big play there by the defense. And getting to the line of scrimmage was E.J. Love.
Run for number 33, Andrew Bruce, right up the middle.
Good tackle by E.J.
That'll bring up 3rd and 11 for
He was coming in there screaming.
Was that 89?
I think it was 69. I'm pretty sure it was E.J.
I have bad vision again, guys, so give me a break back home.
So 3rd and 11 for the Morris Eagles.
And we got a timeout. Looks like they were not set up in the play design called by their head coach. And so they'll have to burn a timeout here with 8:54 remaining in the 3rd. Atoka's defense coming out trying to get a 3rd down stop. They scored in less than 20 seconds on their first possession of the 2nd half.
Yeah, talk about coming out and making a statement.
Right now, it's a good day to be a Wampus Cat, at least through 3 quarters. Again, taking a look at the district standings, Atoka tied for 2nd. And with a win here, and an opportunity to be tied there in that 1 spot. Of course, Vian and others have games tonight. We'll get you some of those game updates here in just a bit.
So one thing worth mentioning here, it appears as if Morris has changed quarterbacks, has now went with the junior Aiden Clay, who from what I'm told is their normal starting QB. So they're going to be changing things up on their offensive line.
By the way, Henrietta right now on top of Wilburton 25-6. That's a big one. Colgate on top of Comanche 26-14. Here's the punt. It is a high punt, but a short punt as it takes a friendly Atoka bounce back to about the 29-yard line. And Atoka will get decent field position to start off here on their next offensive possession, which on their last offensive possession, they went 56 yards in 23 seconds initially for a touchdown.
Yeah, if you're an Atoka Wampus Cat fan, you're looking for a repeat of that first play coming out of the second half, excuse me.
Vian on top of Antlers 41-0 right now. I'll get you some more scores and updates as the game continues. Handoff. And nothing really to gain there on that offensive play for the Wampus Cats. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Handoff to number 10, Ezekiel Brooks.
Yeah, the Morris Eagles defensive line
Right down behind the line of scrimmage for a loss on the
proving
play.
tough
A host of Eagles now bring up
on
2nd
that
and
play,
11 for the Wampus Cats.
giving the Wampus Cats a no gain.
You know, when you talk about the districts coming in this year, we thought, you know, the districts were going to be really, really tough, and it still has the chance to, but a lot of teams still looking for their first win of the season. Handoff, Ezekiel Brooks spins off one, cuts past another, picks up positive yardage, but again, gets it about 4 yards to where, or 6 yards to where the first down marker is, so it'll bring up third down and about 6.
Yeah, like I was saying last week, if you're picking up, you know, anywhere from 4 to 6 yards on every carry, you're moving the chains.
But you need a little bit more there, considering that it's now third down and 6, and you believe this to be a passing situation here for the Wampus Cats. We'll see if that holds true, but it is third down and 6 with 7:05 remaining here in the third quarter. I formation, one wide receiver set near side, and they're going to pitch this one back to Ezekiel Brooks, and the defense is swarming all over it. And again, who's in the backfield? It's Vincent Brown, and another big defensive stand here by the Morris Eagles.
Vincent Brown just having an outstanding game for the Eagles tonight.
I remember seeing him pregame and thinking that's a big kid. Like, somebody check his ID, but he has had a phenomenal game.
I'm going to call it like I see it. If you're playing good, solid football, you deserve the recognition.
And so punt formation here for the Wampus Cats. It's a high snap and nowhere to go with it. Morris will take over with the ball at the 5-yard line, as unfortunately the Wampus Cats were not able to get that one off. Keaton Rector could not find the opportunity to punt that ball away, and because of that, Morris set up in the best field position they've had all night.
Yeah, that's unfortunate for the Wampus Cats. That's one thing you didn't want to see, was a high snap on a punt attempt when you're buried that deep in your own territory. But Morris looking to take advantage as they come up to the line with a man in motion to the right.
Looking to hand off up the middle, fullback, picks up a couple of yards. No, it's off to the halfback. Dives in for the touchdown, and there's somebody in the screen. I can't see if he got it. He did. Touchdown, Morris. Unfortunately, we missed the play in the camera, but able to dive in. It's a great play that time by number, 35, Drake Gorgon. Morris trying to make a comeback. Shotgun. Defense swarming in the backfield. Nowhere to go, and the Wampus Cats make a stop. Hold them to 6. 21-6 is our score with 6:02 remaining in the third quarter of play. It is the Ion Sports Network on KHKC.
My name is Judy Wheeler. I had a tooth pulled, and I didn't realize how valuable that tooth was till I couldn't chew on that side anymore. And Dr. Holcomb pulled that tooth for me, and then a short time later, I came back to work with the lady on the financing. There was no stress, there was no pressure, there was no anything. It's just, this is what's available, and y'all can work it out the way that works for you. And we were able to work out a plan that everything just went like clockwork. Now I can chew again on that side.
This is Eric Studeville, inviting you to buy the Studeville way.
Whether you're looking for open roads
or you like them built tough,
there is only one way to buy your vehicle.
And that's the Studeville way.
Studeville Chevrolet, 851 Westside Drive in Durant, and StudevilleChevrolet.com.
And Studeville Ford, 1601 South Mississippi in Atoka, and StudevilleFord.net.
The Studeville family of dealerships,
proudly serving you and your communities.
21-6 is our score here in Morris, Oklahoma. The Wampus Cats on top and on the road. 6:02 still remaining. The kick is up, and it is high as Morris has kicked this one off. And the ball is on the ground. Who's got it? That is the question. Morris says they have it. The
Still awaiting that call.
Concerned. And they're going to give it back to the Wampus Cats.
That'll bring out 1st and 10 for Atoka.
That was a close one.
Zach Jim on the bottom of that pile.
Boy, you know, if you're Atoka right now, you are definitely getting a sigh of relief after holding your breath, waiting for the officials to make that call. You definitely didn't want to give Morris an opportunity at 2 straight scoring drives.
Ball spotted on the Wampus Cats 39-yard line.
Especially with the momentum that they just had after scoring that touchdown. So that's going to bring Atoka up to the line with the ball placed on the 39-yard line with the snap, with the pitch to Ezekiel Brooks as he hits the outside corner, and he is swallowed up by the Morris Eagles. And he is going to lose a few yards on that play.
For no game on the play. Brought down by number 15, Jerry Riley.
Morris Eagles defense
It's actually a loss on the play for the Wampus Cats.
really strong there.
12 for Atoka.
As that's going to be a 2nd and 11 attempt for Atoka. Shotgun formation. 2 wide receivers out to the left, 1 to the right. Peyton Pugh back to pass, looking downfield to hit L.J. LeFavor, and he overthrew L.J. by just a smidge.
3rd and 12 for the Wampus Cats.
They were trying to catch L.J. on a long fade route, but was unable to complete that pass. So ball still placed on the 38-yard line, 3rd and 11 for the Wampus Cats. Shotgun formation, here's a snap. And the pass is complete to number 2, Prince Coleman, but he is going to be shy of the first down by roughly 3 yards. 5 yards, excuse me. My vision's beginning to fade, I think. So with the football placed at the 45-yard line, the Wampus Cats have to make a decision, and it appears that they are going to go for it on 4th and 5. 2 wide receivers out to the left, 1 to the right, ball on the far side hash as the quarterback drops back to pass, and it is caught. Tremendous catch by number 2, Prince Coleman. Prince having a good game this evening. Man, what a catch that was. My goodness. He was in single man coverage and was able to haul that one in and get the first down. So Atoka 1st and 10 on the 50-yard line with 4 minutes and 30 seconds in the 3rd quarter.
Screenplay. 20, line of scrimmage. Defense swarming in that time. Making a nice play there at that line of scrimmage was Andrew Bruce. I'm telling you, the Morris defense has shown a lot of, great pursuit on the defensive side of the ball. Unfortunately, right now, they're just down 2 scores.
Yes. Yes. Yeah, their defense has been doing a great job this evening.
Yeah, what a 4th down conversion for the Wampus Cats. I formation, ball spotted near side. 2 wide receivers set off to the left. They're going to hand this one off to J.D. Bland, who powers his way about 4 yards on the play, and that's going to bring up 3rd down and roughly 6.
Number 24, J.D. Bland.
J.D. handling the football, getting in behind his blocker, Hayden Cooper, who was leading the way for him. Ended up picking up 4 yards on that play. The clock continuing to run here.
2 wide receivers set off left, ball down the middle of the field. J.D. Bland will rotate out towards the tight end position. And they're going to hand this one off to Ezekiel Brooks. Picks up maybe a yard and nowhere to go. The defense just stifling here against this Wampus Cat offensive line.
Brought down by a host of Eagles near the 50-yard line. That'll bring up 4th and 5 for the Wampus Cat. Timeout, Atoka.
So Atoka is going to take a timeout here with 2 minutes and 42 seconds left to play here in the third quarter, and we are going to take a short commercial break as we will be right back here in Morris, Oklahoma.
Brown's Funeral Service in Atoka, Colgate, Durant, and Medill are proud to be a part of the communities they serve. Since 1994, Brown's Funeral Service has proudly supported nonprofits, police and fire departments, local military members, and area schools. The staff at Brown's Funeral Service takes great pride in these endeavors because they realize it's more than being in business. It's about being a thread in the fabric of our community. Brown's Funeral Service, where service begins but never ends.
H&L Custom Processing is proud to support the Atoka Wampus Cats. A family-owned business by Gary and Charity Hensley, H&L offers custom processing of wild game as well as local livestock. H&L is USDA certified and makes it a goal to provide excellent service, cleanliness, and up-to-date processing services in their state-of-the-art facility. With immediate openings for beef and pork processing, H&L is here to help get your team ready for tailgating or backyard cookouts this season. Stop by and check out their facility in Colgate or call 580-258-0263 for more information.
Welcome back into the Ion Sports Network. We just had a play a few seconds ago.
And makes it a goal to provide excellent service, cleanliness, and up-to-date processing services in their state-of-the-art facility. With immediate openings for beef and pork processing, H&L is here to help get your team ready for tailgating or backyard cookouts this season. Stop by and check out their facility in Colgate or call 5.
And it's 1st down and 10 for the Wampus Cats. 2:34 remaining here in the third quarter. And under center, Pugh takes the snap, hands off. Brooks trying to cut to the outside, gets past one tackle, and now the defense swarming between, nowhere to go. And Peyton Pugh after the handoff, rolling over to the left side to try to, or the right side to try to help out a little bit for Ezekiel Brooks, and unfortunately nowhere to go there on that offensive play.
Man, that just goes to show you the heart and the effort that Peyton puts out for his teammates to continue to try and block up field.
Second down and 10, under 2 minutes to go here in the third. The Wampus Cats up 21-6. And a handoff. Brooks squeezes past one tackle. He's stuffed. After a couple of yards on the gain, it'll bring up 3rd down.
Yeah, it looks like he was stood straight up by number 33, Andrew Bruce, with the Morris Eagles.
Big 3rd down opportunity here for the Wampus Cats.
Yeah, so right now this is about the same side of the field, same yardage as where they were at right before halftime, where they were struggling just briefly.
Typically you didn't want to be in those 3rd down and 6, obviously, but they're at 3rd down and 2. They're going to hand off to Brooks, and we got flags on the field. False start, just like we saw there in that first half. On a 3rd down.
There's some bad juju on that side of the field.
I'm telling you. It's going to be, instead of 3rd down and 2, should be 3rd down and 7. Or are they going to have a 3rd down and 9? Yeah, it is 3rd down and 9. So 3rd down and 9 for the Wampus Cats. Handoff. Brooks.
Stood up once again, excuse me, by the defensive line of Morris.
They continue to show that they're trying to get their running game established, and it worked there on that first play of the third quarter. But outside of that, there hasn't really been a whole lot going in regards to big play.
No, and their rushing game, they're having difficulties with Morris's defensive line up front.
Shotgun formation, 4th down and 9. 15 seconds to go. Pugh rolling out right. throws down the field. It's caught for a first down, dives to the sidelines at the 18-yard line. 7 seconds to go, and a nice passing catch that time. Prince Coleman on the reception.
Prince Coleman once again being a standout wide receiver this evening.
That gain is enough to move the chains. They'll bring up 1st and 10 for the Wampus Cats.
Go back and take a look at that play here in just a second. 7 seconds remaining, 21-6. Here's that play. 15 seconds to go. Pugh rolling out right. Throws down the field. Catch, we're back. Handoff, J.D. Bland pushes up the field, and that's enough to move for a couple of yards and end the third quarter of action. We head into the fourth. Atoka on top of Morrison on the road. 21-6 is the score. Atoka trying to hold on and go 2-0 in district play and add that 15-point total that they're needing in regards to the points in districts. We'll be back in just a moment.
H&L Custom Processing is proud to support the Atoka Wampus Cats. A family-owned business by Gary and Charity Hensley, H&L offers custom processing of wild game as well as local livestock. H&L is USDA certified and makes it a goal to provide excellent service, cleanliness, and up-to-date processing services in their state-of-the-art facility. With immediate openings for beef and pork processing, H&L is here to help get your team ready for tailgating or backyard cookouts this season. Stop by and check out their facility in Colgate or call 580-258-0263 for more information.
AmeriState Bank has been serving southeastern Oklahoma and North Texas for over 100 years. All of our products and services are available both online and in person, serving you in a friendly and professional atmosphere. At AmeriState Bank, you're more than a customer, you're a neighbor and a friend. From checking accounts to real estate loans, we've got you covered. We have 5 locations to serve you in Atoka, Antlers, Hugo, Tishomingo, and Sherman, Texas. Call, come by, or visit our website today at AmeriStateBank.com. AmeriState Bank.
We're back, and we got a touchdown. Ezekiel Brooks.
Handoff to number 10, Brooks, for an Atoka touchdown.
How about them Wampus Cats?
I thought I saw a flag for a second, but I did not. Ezekiel Brooks did take it in for the touchdown, and we'll take a look at that one more time. But what about the play that led us to the opportunity at that formation, 4th down and 9, 15 seconds to go. Pugh rolling out right, throws down the field. It's caught for a first down, dives to the sidelines at the 18. We've got the Ezekiel Brooks touchdown that we'll have here in just a second. We've got Luke Morris coming in for the kick.
Your player of the week last week, notable mention. And Atoka is going to fake the extra point and look to throw it into the end zone.
And it's caught.
And they convert.
29 is the score for the Wampus Cats, 6 for Morris. Let's take a look at that touchdown play one more time.
AmeriState Bank.
Ezekiel Brooks. We're back. Making a nice cut. And we got a touchdown. And then, of course, the 2-point conversion. Ezekiel Brooks by the Wampus Cats. We're going to keep it here real quick.
How about the
I
effort
saw a
of
flag
Brooks
for a
getting
second,
into the
but I
end
did
zone.
not. Ezekiel Brooks.
That was a beautiful player of the week last week, notable mention.
Here's a look at that one more time.
And Atoka is going to fake the extra point.
There it is.
And look to throw it into the end zone.
And it's caught.
And they convert.
29. Great offense on that drive for the Wampus Cats. A lot of things made that go. And Ezekiel Brooks with his 2nd touchdown of the game.
Yeah, Brooks having a standout night right now. He is putting in work out there on the football field this evening.
Kicking off for Atoka is number 1, Timothy Wingo. Back to return for your Morris Eagles is number 23, Tommy Calico, and number 15, Jerry Riley.
So for our viewers watching on YouTube, it is indeed the 4th quarter.
Yeah. Did I not change that?
And I do believe that the play clock is correct with 11 minutes and 55 seconds left to play.
Well, I hope so. I'm not in charge of that one. I am in charge of the quarter, though, in the score.
Ball is going to be returned by Morris. Number 15, Jerry Riley.
Rector on the tackle, too.
Turned by Morris. Number 15, Jerry Riley.
Rector on the tackle, too.
Turned by Morris. I'll tell you, the guy that I've got my eye set on is number 64, Vincent Brown. That cat's been all over the place.
He's been all over the place, but right now, Atoka's in a position where they can run the football and run some time out, and you really put a lot of pressure here on this offense that, again, started off with a freshman quarterback under center and looking to try to find some kind of offense going. It's been a little while since they have put a score on the board.
Flags on the play. False start on Morris. So they'll back up 5 and try it again.
Ball spot on the 31-yard line. They'll repeat first down. It'll be first and 15.
Atoka's defense doing a phenomenal job this evening of only holding Morris to 6 points as they continue to give it their best effort here in the fourth quarter and finish this one out.
Under center. Is that Clay Aiden under center right now? It is.
Number 60.
Number 5. Aiden Clay. Defense has really done a great job. And to be honest, and even Wade McCall, who has had a productive game tonight, they have really tried to run away from him in tonight's game.
Yeah.
To try to take him out.
Most definitely.
And other guys have stepped up. Looking left side, picks up positive yardage, about 8 on the play.
So Morris still has Aiden Clay underneath center.
About the 44-yard line, they'll bring up 3rd and 2 for the Eagles.
Yeah, going back on what Michael just mentioned, Wade McCall not been completely quiet. He's been out there doing some destruction at that linebacker position this evening, but Morris not looking to run directly his direction. So the quarterback is going to keep it as a designed draw, and they are going to pick up enough for the first down. First down, Morris Eagles. Ball placed on the far side hash with a wide receiver in motion. And it's going to be a quarterback keeper.
Ball came out, and Atoka is going to come away with a football, I believe. As long as they didn't call him down. No, they did not. So Atoka will get the football back with 10:18 remaining in the fourth quarter of play with a lead of 29-6. By the way, stick around for the post-game show also coming up here in just a small bit. Brought to you by Farmers Agent Lucinda Holland. Right now, Atoka on their way to a 2-0 district start. Their first road game of district play. Trying to hold on to this lead as they've got the football in an I formation. Handoff up the middle. Brooks bounces off one tackle, cuts up 7 yards, maybe 8, and is pushed out of bounds. And so a nice pickup on the play there for Ezekiel Brooks, and it's 2nd down and short for the Wampus Cats.
Crooks again here and tonight having a great game. I've seen a lot from Brooks, Zach Jim, Prince Coleman, several guys putting in work tonight. It's going to be difficult once again to choose the player of the game.
Holding on that play too, so that's going to take a positive play for negative yardage, and it'll be first down and 20 here for the Wampus Cats. I formation. Pugh looking to throw. This one caught in the corner. Again, it's Prince Coleman, and it's pushed out of bounds. Positive yardage, but it's still going to bring up second down and long.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Good play by Atoka's offensive line there and staying on their blocks, giving Peyton enough time in the pocket.
I formation, ball placed down the middle of the field. Two wide receivers set off to the right, far side. You got Bland and Brooks in the backfield. They're going to hand this one off to Bland, who's pushing his way, and a defensive player for Morris pushes him forward for a couple of extra yards, but it brings up third down and long. By the way, your video presentation is brought to you by Ameristate Bank. On the go and informed, that's banking with Ameristate Bank's mobile app, ASB Everywhere. Download for free or on your iPhone or Android device. I feel like I should do that one to Cody. We were talking about that on the way home.
You may be sleeping on the couch when you get home, too. So
I might have to sleep on the couch anyway. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get through the door tonight. Man, I'm pretty sure I've passed out twice in this broadcast.
You're hanging in there.
I am. Vertigo is no fun now, man. No fun. Shouldn't be here, but I'm here. And I'm doing okay, I guess.
Well, it's football Friday night. We're glad to have you.
Shotgun, three wide receivers set off to the near side. Ball placed on the far side. Pugh rolling. Defense in the backfield. Looking to throw. Gets downfield, and it is intercepted by Morris.
Number 24, Robert Woods, coming up with the interception.
Well, I tell you. Okay, they're doing that on purpose. Is there a clown down there?
It's all in good fun.
What? Is there a clown in the microphone? What an interception, though, that time by number 24 of the defense. Robert Woods, the senior, making a much-needed defensive play for the Morris Eagles.
Yeah, so a shift in the momentum here in the fourth quarter as Morris is going to get the ball back with the 1st and 10 with the ball placed at the 46-yard line.
Protect that ball!
So the Wampus Cat defense set to put in some work.
Two wide receivers set off near side, two to the left, one in motion. Rolling out. Defense in the backfield. It's an option play and pushed out of bounds for negative yardage.
Pitch to number 15, Jerry Riley.
8:07 remaining on the clock, fourth quarter.
For a loss on the play. That'll bring the ball to the 41-yard line, and it'll be second and long for the Eagles.
Get a nice start into districts. She got a big game coming up after this one for the Wampus Cats. You get Vian, the number 1 team in the state, Class 2A2. Defense in the backfield once again for the Wampus Cats as it brings up third down and long here for the Morris Eagles. You've got Vian again coming up. They're 4-0 on the year. Big game on against Antlers where they're winning convincingly right now, so they'll move to 5-0. by the end of tonight. They had a big win against Eufaula, 37-25, 45-14 against Kiefer, 67-34 against Picola. The one thing you can't say is that they have given up some points, so you hope that's an opportunity right there, but very talented offensive team. Rolling out, Morris throws, and it is almost intercepted. Probably should have been brought in, but it is incomplete by number 35, who is intended for in Drake Grogan.
Intended for number 35, Drake Grogan, is incomplete. That'll bring up 4th down for the Eagles.
You know, they beat Spyro 64-6, which Spyro is not what Spiral has been.
No.
Over the course of the last few years. We'll get you updated on some of those scores. But right now, Vian up on top of Antlers, 48-0, and it looks like that one just went final as well. Spyro trailing right now to Valiant in the third, 48-7.
Yeah, the family and I were longtime Spyro residents there for the past 10 years or so, and their football team was pretty darn good.
Yeah. Henrietta actually on top of Wilburton, 25-6. That one has not been updated at the half, but I'm sure that one is somewhere in the fourth quarter right now. And Davis in a tight game with number 6 Beggs, but Davis up top, 28-14 in the fourth at the current moment. .707 still remaining in this game. If you're watching live, thank you. If you're listening to the radio, thank you as well.
Always appreciate our listeners and our viewers.
Back to punt for the Eagles is number 4, Eli Grange. Back to return for the Wampus Cats, number 9, Kaiser.
Punting formation here for Morris. Is this 4th down and 12? Here's the snap. It's low. Punter takes off. Kicks this one. It is high, and it's going to bounce backwards. Back to where the original punt took place. And so great field position for the Wampus Cats with under 7 minutes remaining at the 32-yard line. Morris's 32-yard line. And an opportunity to get some extra points here in the final 7 minutes.
Yeah, I know that Atoka is eager to try and put a couple more points on the board before this game expires. Still some time left on the clock.
Again, stick around for the postgame show brought to you by Farmers Agent Lucinda Holland. Atoka will come out, tight formation here, no wide receivers, 2 tight ends. And it looks like there was miscommunication, but Peyton Pugh will take off to the house.
Look at Peyton.
Touchdown, Wampus Cats.
How about that offensive line of the Wampus Cats sticking on their blocks, opening up holes? Peyton Pugh doing a little bit of juking and jiving.
Miscommunication, but Peyton Pugh will take off to the house.
Look at Peyton.
Touchdown, Wampus Cats.
How about that? Who was that used to say, not so fast, my friend?
Corso.
Lee Corso.
Lee Corso, man. One of my favorites. Unfortunately, though, he's a Florida State guy, so.
That is unfortunate.
Tell you what, Luke Morris has done his job as well. Hasn't missed one in a couple of games. That one was blocked. That one not his fault, but
extra point is no good.
We'll get the score updated. 35-6. And we'll be right back here on the Ion Sports Network.
At D&H Tires, all they do is rims and tires. That means when you buy from D&H, you're getting the best deal from experts that know. Cars, trucks, SUVs, even ag equipment. If it needs rubber to roll, then you need D&H Tires. The best deals on tires and rims in Atoka and Cole County.
So hurry into D&H Tires, 309 South Mississippi in Atoka, and follow D&H Tire on Facebook for their ever-changing specials. D&H Tires, tires for everyone's budget.
A community bank is far more than just a bank that offers the services such as online and mobile banking, mobile deposit, and loans that fit your needs. A community bank invests in the community it serves. Your phone call will be answered by local people you already know and will make you feel welcome by greeting you as you enter the lobby. At Shamrock Bank, we effectively combine convenient banking technology with people you know and trust. It really is the people that make the difference. At Shamrock Bank, you are more than a customer, and we are more than a bank. Shamrock Bank, member FDIC.
Welcome back into the Ion Sports Network on KHKC 102.1 FM. Here's the kickoff by the Wampus Cats. It goes back into the end zone, and that will be a touchback as Morris will set up shop with the football with 6:49 still remaining, trailing 6-35. I gave that score backwards. You didn't notice that?
I did, but I'm not one to correct.
Yeah.
Ball will be set up at the 20-yard line. That'll bring up first
But you correct me on the call letters.
Well, you got to sneak those in. That's what I've been told.
Leave me alone. I'm trying to get it perfect here.
We've had a good time.
Terrible job at it, by the
We've
way.
had a good time in Morris tonight. The
Yeah, we
hospitality
really
has been very forthcoming and welcoming, and we really appreciate that as we visit this evening.
Jimmy Whitlock, fantastic. Actually, we have a lot of common. Interception for the Wampus Cats. That's Kaiser Mullins, who has been great defensively tonight as well. Got himself an interception.
Kaiser, LJ.
First and 10 for the Wampus Cats.
But Jimmy Whitlock, the athletic director here, fantastic. He's done a great job of being hospitable to everybody. Stuart Davis up here in the booth, Robbie Bowen, Greg Siemens, and of course we can't forget our man Engelberg Rockchild III. So that's not his name, but that's what we're calling him. Junior the third, yeah, that's it. I formation, J.D. Bland wrapped up, picks up a couple of yards on the play and is down. Bring up second down and about 8. And of course, Kalen, the Polish god of thunder. Yeah, that's what it was.
You're Nagasty.
That brings up second and 9 for the Wampus Cats.
Now, always appreciative to be invited to participate on the broadcast and have the opportunity to call these football games for Atoka. So thank you, Mike and KHKC, for that. But going back to football, with the ball placed on the 38-yard line, your quarterback, Peyton Pugh, is going to keep it.
Well, he's played tough tonight. Picks up more positive yardage. I think he's close to the first down.
They're going to
give it to him.
Yeah, they got it.
That'll be enough to move the chains. They'll bring up first and 10 for the Wampus Cats.
Peyton putting in the work, move those chains.
They're
looking good.
So many positives in this game for the Wampus Cats. It's hard to really give a player of the game tonight. I might leave that one up to our coaches for tonight.
Yeah, that would most likely be smart. I mean, who are we to make that call?
We're the experts.
Well,
sometimes making bad calls
remains to be seen.
I don't think you could get it wrong tonight, though, could you?
No, they've
Prince Coleman. You know, Prince Coleman's
been hot all night.
He's been great. L.J. LaFavors with an interception.
He's got a pick. Kaiser Mullins has got a pick.
J.D. Bland's got a touchdown.
Peyton put one in the end zone.
Ezekiel Brooks with a couple of touchdowns tonight. You can go a lot of different ways.
Where's my man, the bus? Where's J.D.?
Peyton Pugh? I already said his name. Peyton Pugh's been great tonight. He's been dropping, bombs all night long in regards to, accuracy. He's been great.
Yeah, he's been standing tall in the pocket, but I mean, you've got to give credit to the offensive line on that one as well.
Yeah, you can.
Those guys down front.
You can give it to everybody on the offensive line tonight, especially since the second half began. Handoff. Richardson moves past the first down marker, picks up a little extra, and boy, he just runs with a different kind of authority.
I truly enjoy watching Tegan Richardson play. Hey, quick side note, speaking with some of the townspeople at Wyrick's Lumber Company there in Atoka this week, his name was brought up in conversation with how well he's been playing this year.
Oh, he's fantastic. Again, he's one of those guys that does so many things right, does so many things well, and just doesn't get the recognition that he probably deserves game after game.
I agree.
3:27 remaining. 3:15 remaining on the clock. And Atoka on top, 35-6 on the road in Morris. And it is pretty much game over here tonight as Atoka will move on 2-0 in district play. Morris will fall to 0-2 in district play. And Atoka should be up there tied for, let me see here, tied for second. Technically, because you got Idabel with a game ahead of everybody else.
Hey, how about that handoff to number 8, Peyton Henson, on this last play? Getting some love at that tailback position. I like that.
Getting some extra guys in tonight. You still got Peyton Pugh out there leading the offense. But for the most part, you've got a lot of new guys out there getting some extra reps.
Let's see, number 33.
Yeah, that's Roper
Rector at that fullback spot, taking the handoff.
Roper looking to go right, and he's taken down by one of his own linemen who's blocked into him, and now we've got a guy that is down on the field.
We've got injured players on both sides of the ball.
Slow to get up for both. And can't see who is down for Morris, but I think we're going to take a break here real quick. We'll be back here on the Ion Sports Network.
Ameris State Bank has been serving southeastern Oklahoma and North Texas for over 100 years. All of our products and services are available both online and in person, serving you in a friendly and professional atmosphere. At Ameris State Bank, you're more than a customer. You're a neighbor and a friend. From checking accounts to real estate loans, we've got you covered. We have 5 locations to serve you in Atoka, Antlers, Hugo, Tishomingo, and Sherman, Texas. Call, come by, or visit our website today at ameristatebank.com. Ameris State Bank, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
From the very first moment I walked in the door, I was greeted with smiles, friendly faces, and when we walked back into the atmosphere in the dental area, everybody was very accomplished, experienced, happy with their work. I'm very happy with their work. They took extremely good care of me. Custom Dental is the place to go.
Oh, it's 55. Okay, gotcha. We're back. It is number 55, Dre Lewis. It was down for Morris. Atoka player was able to get up on his own power. And now we got 1:44 remaining as the clock runs. Atoka with the football. Handoff, Rector. Cuts upfield, picks up positive yards, and then is down after a couple on the game. Next week, Atoka takes on Morris, or not Morris, but Vian at home. It'll set up for an interesting game. What do you need to look at? You got 2 road games afterwards. You got Valiant, and then at Spyro before getting Antlers at home and Henrietta on the road as well. That Henrietta game is going to be a tough game.
Yeah, Atoka still has some tough football ahead of them. But staying focused on the current, looking good here tonight. And Morris, with a minute 29 left, as they are still up 35-6.
Weston McGill has done a great job there in Henrietta. They've got 2 really big wins to start the season off. Kellyville, they beat 58-0. Okima, 58-0. They lost to Beggs, but that was a close game up to the very end. And then they beat Morris 46-0 last week, and they are up big on Wilburton currently. Morris with the football, handoff to the fullback. Ball comes out and is on the ground. Atoka says they've got it, and they're going to give it. Well, hold on.
Still awaiting the call.
They're giving it back to the Wampus Cats.
Excuse me.
So with a minute 20 remaining, Atoka can just nail this one down and get out of here with a W. Atoka will go on to win this game. 35-6 is the score currently, with the ball at the 10-yard line. Is that the 10-yard? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
And I believe we'll see our second string coming in. Well, Peyton Pugh, he was headed to the sidelines, but yeah, there they come.
Timeout, Atoka.
And Atoka takes a timeout. We'll take a timeout as well here on the Ion Sports Network and KHKC 102.1 FM.
Genesis Abstract and Title is dedicated to doing things right while providing a positive customer experience. At Genesis Abstract, they use advanced technology such as fully automated records to expedite the process and avoid delays. Their friendly professionals are ready to serve you and will take care of every detail to make your buying and selling process an easy one. Genesis Abstract, open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5 at 410 East Court Street in Atoka. Your source for quality abstracts, title insurance, and excellent closing solutions.
In a world full of possibilities and firsts, you need neighbors in your corner, experts who have your back, and a cheering section to keep you going. That's why we're here. For 100 years and counting, we've been the first bank of dreaming big and the first bank of what's next. At First Bank, we believe that anything's possible, and we're here to help you believe it too. First Bank, here for possibilities.
Welcome back into the Ion Sports Network. Our score 35-6. Atoka on top with 50 seconds remaining in the game. Atoka will go on to win this game tonight. Morris, a nice little drive home, especially considering the distance that you had to drive tonight, about an hour and a half distance to Morris tonight. Not too bad of a drive, though.
No, not at all.
Friendly staff out here. We get to host them next year. We'll have to take care of them. And they're going to Reba's place. Already calling it out. And here is the nil, and that'll do it. Again, our final tonight, 35-6. The Wampus Cats get their second win in district play 2 weeks in a row. And we'll have our post-game show coming up right now. It is brought to you by Farmers Agent Lucinda Holland. If you're looking for an insurance agent who can help you understand your options, call Lucinda Holland at 580-889-3347. We'll be right back here on the Ion Sports Network.
Amir State Bank has been serving southeastern Oklahoma and North Texas for over 100 years. All of our products and services are available both online and in person, serving you in a friendly and professional atmosphere. At Amir State Bank, you're more than a customer, you're a neighbor and a friend. From checking accounts to real estate loans, we've got you covered. We have 5 locations to serve you in Atoka, Antlers, Hugo, Tishomingo, and Sherman, Texas. Call, come by, or visit our website today at AmeriStateBank.com. AmeriState Bank, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
When it rains, it pours, so it's important for you to get the coverage that meets your needs. Farmers Insurance agent Lucinda Holland can help you understand your options so you can prepare for what the forecast brings. We know a thing or two because we've seen a thing or two. Learn more by calling agent Lucinda Holland at 580-889-3744 to find out how she can help you protect the things that matter most to you. That's Lucinda Holland.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
Underwritten by Farmers Truck Fire Insurance Exchanges and Affiliates. Products not available in every state.
This is Eric Studeville inviting you to buy the Studeville way.
Whether you're looking for open roads
Or you like them built tough.
There is only one way to buy your vehicle.
And that's the Studeville way.
Studeville Chevrolet, 851 Westside Drive in Durant, and StudevilleChevrolet.com.
And Studeville Ford, 1601 South Mississippi in Atoka. And StudevilleFord.net.
The Studeville family of dealerships,
Proudly serving you and your communities.
Since 1971, Westside Family Dentistry has been committed to enhancing the natural beauty and function of your smile while improving your oral and overall health. Using state-of-the-art technology, our friendly staff will take care of all your needs, from routine care, crown and bridge, implants, and even orthodontics, including Invisalign. Westside Family Dentistry is the premier choice to create beautiful, healthy smiles for the whole family.
Welcome back to the Ion Sports Network and KHKC 1021 FM. This is The Brand, and it is Atoka Wampus Cat football on the road, getting the victory tonight by a score of 35-6 against Morris and the Eagles. And Atoka will move on to 2-0 in district play. They will be tied there at number, second place in the district, just because Vianne's got that one game up on the Wampus Cats right now, and that will kind of even itself out. But next week, a crucial game against the number 1 team in the state, Vianne. But you get business done here tonight against Morris. You're right where you need to be in the points total right now, and you're playing your best football in districts as we're just now getting things started off here in district play.
Yeah, what a fantastic night for Atoka this evening. Traveling all the way up to Morris and taking care of business is what, as Michael just mentioned, but a lot of great things being seen here this evening. Offense slightly slow to get going, but once they did, man, they started rolling right along. Big catches made by Prince Coleman. You had going to the defensive side of the ball. You had a pick from L.J. LaFavor. You also had a pick by Javen Keaton, and all in all, just a solid performance to come out on top with the W.
Your post-game show is brought to you by Farmers Agent Lucinda Holland. Lucinda Holland is a farmer's agent serving our community. She is always just a phone call away at 580-889-3347. We'll talk about player of the game coming up, the star of the game coming up here in just a few minutes. But as far as tonight goes, Atoka started off a little rocky there in the first quarter of play. They did have that one solo score there in the first quarter, and were able to put on points midway through the second quarter with that big passing catch play by Peyton Pugh to Prince Coleman. And through the night, it seemed like that was a name or two names that you heard together quite a bit.
Yeah, I mean, they're like pretty much the modern-day Jason Kelsey and Patrick Mahomes type of duo going on out there.
I mean, let's not get too far-fetched with it, but they really have been over the last 3 games. They've been phenomenal hookups with each other.
Yeah, they've been playing solid football, and I know that they're looking to continue that as well.
L.J. LaFavors with a big interception there in the first half. That played a big factor into it. Now, they started off a little rocky there with that last drive of the first half, but they seemed to fix their issues there in the first half that they were having offensively and rolled out into the second half with a big touchdown run by Ezekiel Brooks, who took it 56 yards to the house.
Yeah, who am I to forget Ezekiel? I mean, that guy had a standout night.
He had an amazing night tonight. And there were so many players. I mean, when you look at what the offensive line did, what the defensive line did, I mean, you got to think about what the defense in general did. They held Morris to 6 points tonight and really kept them out of the red zone for the majority of tonight.
Yeah, they were doing their job. They were digging hard in the trenches, and it was a battle up front.
Really, the only time I remember Morris being in the red zone was on that one touchdown that they did have off of a turnover by the Wampus Cats.
Yeah, no, you are correct. That is correct.
So, overall, defensively, I mean, it's hard to give it to just one guy,
No, I'm torn. I don't know.
Well, star of the game tonight is brought to you by Ameristate Bank. On the go and informed, that's banking with Ameristate Bank's mobile app, ASB everywhere. Download for free or on your iPhone or Android device. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back. Here it is the Ion Sports Network on KHKC 1021 FM. And just keep in mind the post-game show still taking place here in Morris.
With Chevy trucks, be ready for adventure. With power you can count on. Capability that doesn't compromise. A hard-working EV with more range than any competitor and the potential to take you anywhere. It's Chevy truck season. Get 0% financing plus make no monthly payments for 90 days on all 2024 Silverado 1500 pickups. See your Texoma Chevy dealers.
Since 1971, Westside Family Dentistry has been committed to enhancing the natural beauty and function of your smile while improving your oral and overall health. Using state-of-the-art technology, our friendly staff will take care of all your needs, from routine care, crown and bridge, implants, and even orthodontics, including Invisalign. Westside Family Dentistry is the premier choice to create beautiful, healthy smiles for the whole family.
Family Health Center of Southern Oklahoma has some exciting news. Opening this fall, the new location at 457 South Mississippi Avenue in Atoka will open. This large, modern health center will be able to provide comprehensive health care complete with an in-house discount pharmacy, serving all patients, regardless of their ability to pay. Same-day appointments available, accepting insured and non-insured patients alike. Open Monday through Thursday from 7:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. and Fridays 7:30 to 11:30 a.m. For more information, visit the current location at 1556 South Virginia Avenue. Family Health Center of Southern Oklahoma. The right team making a difference.
The RX shop is now under new ownership. Jason and Sedana Lanig and their two daughters are longtime residents of Caney and are looking forward to continuing the same great service for you and your family. They're excited for this opportunity to serve our community and invite you to let them help you with your healthcare needs. Call 580-889-3331, 580-889-3331, or come by 872 West 13th Street in Atoka. RX Shop thanks you for shopping local.
My name is Dr. Matt Holcomb. I'm the owner of Custom Dental of Atoka. We pride ourselves to always being up to date with the newest in technology and dentistry. Have you ever wondered what it would take to have that smile you've always dreamed of? Come visit us at Custom Dental of Atoka. We'd love to go over that with you. If it's implants, if it's braces, if it's cosmetic dentistry, we'll do whatever it takes to get that smile that you've always hoped for and dreamed of. We love serving people, love serving our community, love serving God. Come see us and see how we can take care of all your dental needs.
Logan & Sons in Atoka has the outdoor equipment from top brands to make your outdoor work or play a cinch. Still, Exmark, Hustler, Spartan, Intimidator UTVs, and Envy neighborhood vehicles are in stock and ready for you. Stop by today at 853 South Mississippi or call 580-889-3329. Logan & Sons proudly supporting all our local athletes.
Genesis Abstract and Title is dedicated to doing things right while providing a positive customer experience. At Genesis Abstract, They use advanced technology such as fully automated records to expedite the process and avoid delays. Their friendly professionals are ready to serve you and will take care of every detail to make your buying and selling process an easy one. Genesis Abstract, open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5 at 410 East Court Street in Atoka. Your source for quality abstracts, title insurance, and excellent closing solutions.
AmeriState Bank has been serving southeastern Oklahoma and North Texas for over 100 years. All of our products and services are available both online and in person, serving you in a friendly and professional atmosphere. At AmeriState Bank, you're more than a customer. You're a neighbor and a friend. From checking accounts to real estate loans, we've got you covered. We have 5 locations to serve you in Atoka, Antlers, Hugo, Tishomingo, and Sherman, Texas. Call, come by, or visit our website today at AmeriStateBank.com. AmeriState Bank, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
Welcome back into Morris. It's 35-6. Our final. Atoka goes on to win their second district game in a row. They are tied for second place in district play. And again, what a great game offensively, defensively for the Wampus Cats. It was a rough start there in the first half, but they tightened things up and move on for their second win in district play.
Yeah, truly proud of this team and what they've been doing and the work that they've been putting in. It's definitely beginning to pay off, and there's exciting things still yet to come. I mean, you're going to be hosting the number 1 team in the district next week at home.
In the state.
Number 10 in the state. I'm sorry. At home. So we've got that playing in our favor, and I know that the town will show up and be supportive of our school's athletic program and this football team as they host Vian.
And that's definitely something that is going to be needed, is for everybody in Atoka to show up to that football field and cheer on the Atoka Wampus Cats as they try to push to 3-0 in district play. The postgame show is brought to you by Farmers Agent Lucinda Holland. Lucinda Holland is a farmer's agent serving our community. She is always just a phone call away at 580-889-3347. And speaking of our player of the game, star of the game, brought to you by AmeriState. On the go and informed, that's banking with AmeriState Bank's mobile app, ASB everywhere. Download for free or on your iPhone or Android device. I can't make this pick right now, and the reason why I can't make the pick on the star of the game is because we have literally no stats in front of us. It was an off week for us, for me in general, because of my vertigo situation. So we weren't fully prepared for this game. Unfortunately, that is kind of our fault, but at the same time, not our fault. But also there was too many amazing plays, too many great players that showed up tonight to make this pick right off the top without stats. So we're going to discuss with the coaching staff and look over game film ourselves before we make a pick on Monday morning.
Yeah, and sometimes it's really almost just virtually impossible to make a pick when you see this much of a team effort being poured in to this football team as it is right now. So I think it's best just to take a step back.
Let somebody else do it.
No.
Don't let somebody else do it.
We need to review some film and really.
You could have given it to anybody on the defensive line tonight.
Yeah, and the offensive line.
I mean, you really could have.
So,
I mean, go anywhere with
it really leaves you in a hard spot.
All right, our final, once again, 35-6. Atoka wins. We're moving on to Vian next week. Show up. Bring the crowd at home and enjoy some Friday Night Lights in Atoka against the number 1 team in Class 2A2. As for Michael Gabbard, I'm saying goodnight. For Kayla Nagorski, saying so long as well, and we will see you next week for Friday Night Lights in Atoka, Oklahoma.